Hello. Healing Opal. Divine DuVelle. Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Oh god. Don't say Ohio-pai. No, not in this stream. There's things to be forgiven and things that cannot be forgiven. Oh hey, Opal. Yes, hello. Wow. Looks like lots of you kind of crammed in today, didn't you? Hello. Welcome in. Oh, malicious as ever. You think so? Hi, hello. Welcome in on this glorious Sunday. I heard you had some things to confess to me today, right? Some things that you would like to be forgiven. Some things that you were hoping to be forgiven, right? Because, I'll be honest, I read some of these. I mean, I read your mind before I, before you came into the booth today, and, well, I do have to say that some of these are a bit egregious. Some of these make my teeth grind together. It's kind of very interesting, the things you choose to say today. The birds flying around in the confession booth, yeah, I could hear the fluttering of your wings. Are you nervous today? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be if you, if you're behaving. Could I be forgiven for my sins for being a say-so streamer? That's completely forgivable. Yeah, I would forgive you. First question, I guess first confession, right? Forgiven. Hotaru-chan's forgiven. Oh, you're a little scared? Don't be! Don't be! You know, if you're... You have no reason. You have no reason to be scared here today, you know? As long as you have a good head on your shoulders, as long as what you had to confess is pure and sound of mind, I think you'll be okay, right? These are, these are anonymous after all, right? So only you know. Only you and your brain will know if you are forgiven or not, if you should be ashamed or not. I welcome in. Do I accept bribes like a certain church in the medieval times asking for a friend? They're gonna have to be really good ones. I'm excited to see what we put LMAO. Well, I guess we'll see, right? I guess we will see. Along with that, we do have, I guess, a little point system. You could be forgiven, you could be unforgiven, but, you know, I'll show that up, I'll show those things up with each confession, I guess. But also, I did ask for some questions, so I do have things to confess of my own, right? So you won't be alone in this. Don't be scared. You're also asking me questions here, okay? We're both, not completely pure in the eyes of those above. Bribe some chicken tenders. Oh, that's not a bribe. That would get you... That's... Unforgivable button. Yeah, you can't. Unforgiven. Unforgiven for that. I wonder what I can make you do to repent, right? If the situation calls for it. Do you think you would have to? I don't think you would have to. Let me not keep you guys in anticipation, right? Because you did send in a lot of confessions to me. I'm so excited. I'm rubbing my hands together. Not in prayer, but in anticipation. I drive a hard bargain. Bribe spicy ruby scabs. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Actually... No, I was gonna move my room around. I was gonna tear through this real quick. Actually, that'd be a really good idea. Actually, you should. You should send me spicy Ruvii scabs. That'd be awesome. Just for me? Just for me only? Okay. Let me get back into the other side of the booth. No! They're mine. They're mine. I want to be a little greedy, okay? That's my first sin, alright? That's my first sin, and what do we think of about that? My little confession? I want spicy Ruvii scabs? Yep, that's right. Forgiven. It's forgivable because my love is so pure, okay? Do you get it now? Do you get our score system here? Yeah. We're at the mercy of those above. The Grail maiden. That's the one above. I think this church vibe. No. I'll show you, corrupt. Here, let's see the first one. Let's see the first confession, okay? I believe it's like this. Oh god. First confession. Here's a sin for the confession stream. One time, I ate late night, all-you-can-eat hot pot, and it was too fatty for me. On the drive back, I knew in my gurgling gut that it would be unforgivable. Burn. That's unforgivable. That one? Can't forgive that one. It was too fatty for you? And all you can eat a hot pot and all you can do is complain about it? What do you mean about the rest? I ain't reading that! Maya, you want me to read the rest of that? I had already stopped at, oh, it was a little too fatty. On a hot pot? And you're complaining for an all-you-can-eat hot pot? Come on. You can't cast judgment too fast? Alright, hold on. Let's continue reading then. I'll listen to the jury for this one, okay? I'll give you guys an in. On the drive back, I knew in my gurgling gut, you still want to forgive this? That I would not make it all the way to my toilet at home. What was a panicking guy to do? Why, I parked into an unsuspecting neighborhood, got out of my car, sneaked near a bush, blasted the liquid contents of my intestines onto the ground and fled the scene of the disposal. Satisfied that I fertilized someone's shrubbery. They're satisfied, by the way. Unforgivable. Thank you. They slept soundly that night. After washing my hands and throwing away my undergarments and scrubbing the color off my steering wheel and seat. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you didn't dump the contents, like, before you ran away, you know? You drove away, poop in pant, poop on hand, poop in car, poop in pant. Like, no. And you slept soundly that night after all that? Unforgivable. For lying and for the action. Goodbye. Unforgivable. You wanted me to read the rest of that? I had already sensed the evil in that message. Poop and pant. That's unforgivable. Burn. His stomach was empty, so he slept well. But that wasn't, those actions beforehand were not done in purity. They were not done in kindness. They slept soundly only because they felt alright afterward. I mean, to be fair, that was like 70% not his fault. I would wait. I would wait until I got home. Yeah. Oh, scrub so hard the color came off. Having to clean out his car should be punishment enough. I don't know. Because, like, I'm picturing that scene. Gross, by the way. I'm picturing that scene where they're sitting in their car, goes to sleep, smile on face. They said that they fertilized someone's shrubbery that night. So they feel like, you know, fertilization is a positive connotation. So I feel like, you know, it was done with ill intent in mind. They could have held it in. Next one. Next confession. How to begin? It's kind of embarrassing to say. Elaine frequently says she sounds like a booger. But Elaine's voice is so good, it's insane? Excuse me? If you listen close, it has this quality where it has this deep tomboy vibe normally, and then when she laughs, it will just pitch into this hot older woman tone. It will that will distort some poor young boy's taste before going back into tomboy. This is the closest to parasocial I've ever been. It's just that good. I blushed a little when you call us Neko. I blushed a little when you called us Neko Vivis. I hate it. Part of the reason I'm watching streams consistently is because when she first debuted, I put on my headphones to hear her voice better, like it was ASMR. Now that I think about it, this sounds like a confession, doesn't it? Anyways, have confidence. I hope every time you say you sound like a booger, you remember this. Choke up and blush red like a tomato. Signed, Mystery Lavelle. Oh my goodness. Are you blushing yet? LOL? Yeah, this is definitely a confession. I might be a bit biased, right? What do you guys think? I don't like that you told me to choke up and blush red like a tomato to this confession. What are you trying to get me to do here? I think flattery works on our lovely maiden. Does that mean you might have confessed this? Well, it's definitely a confession. It sure is. I am very subject to flattery. You are very right. Is this purity, though? I mean, it is in the sense that you're trying to make me feel better about one of my insecurities. Because I do sound like a booger sometimes. Yeah, a little bit of holy water needed, I think. I think you could do with a little bit of holy water splashed onto you every now and then. But, I'll forgive this one. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, very nice message in the end. Thank you so much. Oh. Donned themselves Lavelle. Okay, acceptable confession. Yeah, I'll accept this one. This one's fine. Yeah. Oh god. So I got that one. And then... Huh? Okay. Alright. Here's the next one. This DuVelle has confessed. It's two confessions at once, huh? It kind of was. The Wombo combo. This confession says, I think about that time in the first Elden Ring stream where you said something along the lines of, so what I'm hearing is some of you need to get bullied. Come here. Alarmingly often. Especially considering you're always in a luchador jumpsuit for some weird reason. That's how you picture me? Wait, that's how you picture me? Alarmingly often, especially considering you're always in a luchador's jumpsuit for some weird reason. You really think I'm gonna, like, jump out of the screen and just, like, tackle you? I wonder what the confession is over here, just that you picture me doing this to you? No, I do picture you like that. Frightening insights. Huh. I mean, I think this one's innocent enough, right? You mean you can't? I don't think... DuVelle, I'm not the fighting type. You think I'm the fighting monk? I'm in the business of healing, that's what I always say. But I won't knock it. I think a luchador outfit is pretty awesome. Unless you're thinking about it in, like, not the pure way, right? Because that is sort of a one-piece swimsuit. Wait, you and your outfit or the character in the game wearing it? Was I wearing, like, a luchador outfit during that Elden Ring stream? I don't think so. Huh. It's a little bit dubious thinking about me saying that. I did say that once. I don't believe that I repeated that over and over again, yet your mind stuck to it like glue. I do picture Elaine more using the Grail as a blunt weapon than just throwing hands. Huh. You think so? I do remember you once made a whole WWE fanfic with Ruvii, but it was during an Octopath one. Yeah, our romance. Oh, that brought in good memories. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. This one isn't so bad. Ding, 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 ding. You're all right. I'll forgive this one. You brought in good memories. I do like the what's that one Vocaloid song? It's by Michi M. It's Angels on the Ring or something? I'm picturing that sort of luchador setting. I'm feeling this judgments are really biased. What do you mean they're really biased? You don't think the forces up on high are like forgiving this? Hey, forces! What do you think of this confession? Forgiven! They're forgiven! If you saw my mouth move during that, no you didn't. Oh, Seraphim on the Ring! Yes, it's that one! It's that one! Yeah, this one gives me good visuals, so I'll forgive it. Let me bring on the next one. Huh? So this next one. Forgiven, 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 forgiven. Not sure how controversial this is, but I really don't like carrots or tomatoes. Wait, hold on. Biased, huh? How many of you do like carrots? How many of you do like carrots and tomatoes? How many of you don't? Do you? Just raw tomatoes? I feel like tomatoes are okay. Tomatoes are forgivable. Carrots are not. Carrots are disgusting, evil creatures. I don't know, they're a plague upon the soil. I don't know why people bother planting them over and over again. I'm neutral on carrots. I've eaten tomatoes today. Tomatoes are good. I love tomatoes. I like carrots enough. I like sauce, but not big on tomatoes regularly. Really? I like carrots in stuff, but they're by themselves. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like carrots. I'm indifferent to tomatoes. Good. I use carrots as complimentary on my dishes. I do like carrot cake though. Oh dang, hold on. Carrot cake is kind of good. Do they use carrot in carrot cake, or is it just like named carrot cake because it's like orange or something, right? Don't tell me. I think carrot cake's okay. I think carrot cake's kind of okay. Love me some roasted carrots? I don't like it. Okay, fine. I said carrots were sort of like a plague on the world. I don't really mean that. I think they really do bring in, they're kind of crucial ingredients to things like soups and stuff like that. But the second that I feel the carrot mush in my mouth, gross, disgusting. But I think they are as integral as onions are. Even tomatoes. They do use carrots. Carrots are sweet after all. Tomatoes are okay. I prefer using it as an ingredient rather than alone. Right? Like these things, you wouldn't bite into them like apples. If you do with carrots, what are you, a horse? I do not like carrots, and raw tomatoes are kind of icky. The texture for both messes up the entire meal sometimes. Okay. I think I've made a decision. I think the holy ones up high have made their decision. This might be... this might be unforgivable. Because even I can say that sometimes you need a carrot in a dish, okay? Sometimes you might need a little bit of a carrot in a dish, because they are sort of a little bit integral. Also, this is just a... Is this a confession, or is this just an opinion? It's a confession. Oh, same. Carrots and stir fry are peak. Ah, I'll eat a shredded carrot, okay? I'll eat it if it's around the plate and it's not like the centerpiece of a dish, okay? I mean, those aren't mutually exclusive. Yeah, I guess you're right. Carrot soup is pretty tasty. Alright, hold on now. Like, slow down. I won't forgive that, but this controversial take, I think I will forgive. Or no, I won't forgive it. Because they said they don't like carrots or tomatoes. It's a little unforgivable. You have to be tolerant of other people's tastes and other people's vegetables. No matter how gross they are. Burn! Oh god. Anyways, on to the next one. Ugh. Where is it? It's this one right here. Oh. Bro's already vitamin deficient. He's punished enough. Oh no. Oh god. Carrot soup? Just carrot on a soup? That sounds like it's 4 ingredients short. For real, that's why I think it's like not the best, right? But here's the next confession. Good morrow, holy maiden. I would like to humbly inquire if you would like to hear more about my savior, the Happy Poop. May I discuss why you should convert to the Church of Happy Poop? Why did we mention poop twice in this stream? I don't want to be the poop streamer, guys. I wonder who this is, though. Yeah. Hey! Oh, what? The Happy Poop for... Oh, that's some heretic talk. Why are there so many poop-related sins? Thank you so much for the Happy Poop. What a blessing this is. Yes, because the holy maiden of the Grail, she is not, you know, she welcomes other deities. Oh goodness. Including the Happy Poop, I suppose. You're a benevolent spirit, aren't you? You're a benevolent sort of god? You must be. You've rooted for me countless times in the past. This can be forgiven. I'll forgive this one. I'll forgive it. This one actually isn't me, though, I say. Oh, we have multiple... Oh god, I'm forgetting the word. Devotees? Multiple devotees for the Church of Happy Poop. I mean, it says happy. I've already forgiven them. Multiple apostles. Yeah, apostles in the Happy Poop. Last time I saw a guy worship a fecal matter was a loathsome poop eater. No, but he's devouring it, so it's like, you know, sort of like prey and predator. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want the loathsome poop eater, the dung eater, to be related to the Church of Happy Poop. Like that's mad poop. That's like mean poop, you know? But this is happy poop. It's different. Have to stand with my poop brother and sister's god. Oh, how many times more are we gonna mention poop here? I'll forgive it this one time, okay? The other one was not forgiven. This one can be forgiven. I'll forgive this happy poop. Oh my god. But you know, no more poop mention, or else I'll go insane and angry. Alright. Oh, this might be a confession for me, actually. Alright. What has been the most precious memory you have made since debuting? Huh. Okay. Oh no, I really have to think about this one. Well, here's confession, okay? And then you guys can say if it's been forgivable or unforgivable, okay? My precious memory since debuting. Should I go the cheese route? Or should I go the silly willy route? Oh god. I have two and maybe that'll polarize it, right? My very, 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 very precious memory since debuting, and I'll always keep repeating this, right? Is like how on the verge of tears I was when we debuted our first chorus song together. You know the one. I forgot what. Dive into Color. With all of PRISMIA. We showed it to you guys right after all of our debuts. I believe it was Lumi who was the last one, right? Like right after her stream, she went into the debut of this song, and we were all like in call, sort of like watching as it premiered, and I had to look up to the ceiling. Like Sansha says, I had to look up at the ceiling and stop my tears from like rolling because it just gets so emotional seeing like all of our PNGs together and singing "Por qué no los dos?" Did anyone actually cry? I feel like it was either me or Sansha, right? Aww. My other precious memory, though, is how I can horrify you DuVelles so easily with my taste. So I'll be like, yeah, oh my goodness, I think the Godskin Apostle is so super duper cute. I think they're so adorable. Doesn't the Godskin Noble, doesn't his tail, like on the back of his big fleshy body, isn't that the cutest thing ever? And then you guys are like, Elaine, ew, I bet your favorite monster in Monster Hunter is a Kezu, and you were right. Horrify, DuVelle's weak. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Sansha's eyeballs, they fuck with her freak so bad, so good. I mean, you know what I mean? Like they're like, you know what? Yeah, you are a freak, and yeah, that is pretty freaking based. But then I start talking about Godskin Nobles and Godskin Apostles and Kezus and crickets. Clocked me. You think I'm a freak? You think I'm a freak and then you're not with me? Come on, guys. Anyways, what do you think of that, huh? Is it precious? Is it forgivable? Do you think it's forgivable? Do you think it's unforgivable? My pure heart loves the creatures. They love monsters. You started off with Vari. That really set the tone. Well, I mean, Vari isn't a mass of flesh, okay? So I felt like I was giving you the softball with that one. We love you anyways. I might have to rewatch Sansha's VOD, because last time I checked she wasn't into finger ripping, I hope? Wait, what? No, but if I called Sansha right now, and I told her about Vari ripping off a finger and saying, oh goodness, bite on something, Sansha would be for it. I believe Sansha. Oh, Sansha! Wait, okay, wait, so, lady, wait, hold on, Sansha. Come here, Sansha, I have something to tell you. Okay, should I be forgiven? Should I be forgiven for this, or should I be not forgiven? Is this forgivable or unforgivable? Okay, let me set the scene. Some guy in a mask, +2, some guy in a mask, +2, right? He says, okay, so for you to be integrated into the blood god oath, I'm gonna need to rip your finger off. And he grabs your hand, like extends his hand out to you, grabs it, rips your finger off, and says, while you're screaming and squealing like, ow, it hurts, my finger, yikes! He's like, oh goodness, bite down on something, will you? And then afterwards, he's like, your screams are so sweet, lambkin. What do you think? Is that not like so perfect? It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Thank you. Hot, 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 hot. Forgivable, forgivable. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Hot, hot, hot. Let's go. Forgivable. Yes, I win. I'm forgiven. Reactor core about to melt. It's so hot. It's so freaking hot. I'm like, I'm pounding my fist on my own hand. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you, Sansha. See, I knew it. If no one got me, Sansha Safaia got me. Hey, what's the source, of course, for that, by the way? Just asking for a friend. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the freaking video and we can watch it together. It's so freaking good. Anyway. Anyway, it's been forgiven. Oh, it's been forgiven. I'm lightheaded. But that's fine. Anyway, moving on to the next one. What a time to join. Thank you so much for joining. I was telling them I always have to defend myself, but then Sansha, you just let your freak flag fly, and I just admire that so much. Anyways, that's my favorite moment. New favorite moment alert. Thank you so much for being jury today. I like it. Thank you, Sansha. Here's the next confession. Thank you for forgiving me. Oh, holy maiden, I must confess my sin by telling a story I hope makes you laugh. It's time, huh? the fastest boner I have lost. Oh God, wait, can I read this? Wait a minute, can I read this? I suppose it is a confession. It is a confession, and you did, what's it called? Censor yourself, right? Alright. I think you should replace some words here and there. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, holy maiden, the fastest boner I have lost. Oh God. The story begins in the early 2000s, back when I was that young, dumb, and full of stuff, and as many teenagers, I was very interested in content that rhymes with that. Problem is, I lived in a rural area with internet that would get slower when it rained. So watching it online wasn't an option, but what was an option was movies and cable channels, specifically 2 channels, the Film Zone and Cinemax. Oh, did you get into Skinemax? Is that what's going on right now? Which for some reason played those kinds of movies at 12 at night on weekends. I wonder why. This becoming part of my routine to relieve stress. One night after a long dry spell, I get ready for what may come. I set the channel and I see a woman, like that, in that situation. Was this the night I discover an inclination of some sort? Nay, it was the night I discovered Cinemax replaced its spicy night with horror movie nights, and the movie was Hostel? I screamed, and my valiant thing deflated away. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, that's crazy! Was it Hostel 2? Or was it the first one? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! That is super scary! I can't stand those movies. I love horror movies so much, right? I like them. I can't do gore. Those, like the ankle and everything. Oh my goodness, I can't do that. Just because like I feel you. I feel like where you're coming from, right? I feel like you should be forgiven. Cause, oh God, wait, where'd it go? Oh my God. There you go. I feel like you should be forgiven. That came out of left field, and I totally understand. That's so funny. I was recently watching videos about Hostel. Huh. And lo and behold, I get the poor bloke that lost it. That sure was a roller coaster, right? Midway through, I was like, what's being confessed right now? I completely forgot the title of the story was that. Hostel is gory. Yeah, I agree. What a jump scare. What a jump scare. You get in the mood and the movie's Hostel, much to your chagrin. You're forgiven because, you know, your reaction was not to be like, oh, hell yeah. Your reaction was to be like, no, what the hell? Good job. Good job, DuVelle. That's good on you. I would also scream, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, have you guys seen that movie? It is so crazy. I haven't myself. I only really watch like videos about like super duper gory horror movies. Like shock ones, you know? Sometimes I can't handle it. I think it's cool like visually in like the practical effects, and then like visually in video games, I think it's like, you know, cool and stuff. But when it gets too real, when it gets to like Achilles tendon slicing, I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Too much of an empath. I'll feel it myself, you know? I can't handle gore. Like, I can to an extent. If it gets a little too gratuitous, I'm like, no. Like, I don't really watch Saw movies, right? And those are kind of like in that vein. Yeah, I get that. I was just thinking about the Achilles cut in House of Wax. Oh my God, that too! Oh my God! I forgot that they did that there too! Wasn't I? I think I mentioned like the Achilles slice a couple streams ago too, that's like my biggest horror, that someone's like beneath my bed and just like slices it. Ugh! No wait, I think it was the one where like someone steps on a big long nail and I'm like, ugh. Just the visual, just thinking about it just makes me insane. Anyway, forgiven. Thank you for that confession. I'm so sorry that happened to you. On to the next one. Feet are off limits, screw that. Honestly, yeah, because like once that's cut, like you're dead. You're just dead. I'd be like, if anything was cut on my feet in a horror situation, like just kill me. I'm done. I can't even run at this point, you know? Anyways. Oh God. I'm reading this next one. Okay, I'm reading this next one kind of preemptively, and I can already, I already know it's this. Oh goodness. Holy maiden, I must confess, when I discovered Takara alive and therefore I discovered Betty Doki and the sort of content she did, I was hoping you and your gem mates might also do content of such spiciness. I was disappointed since I was hoping you and Sansha would do such things, since both of your designs are the young ones, are as the young ones say, peak. My other sin is after seeing what your perverse yet pure mind is into, I feel we dodged a bullet of having roleplays of finger cutting, scrinkly man, and Twinks dominating bars. I changed my mind. Some people are just cowards. I agree with this. You can't fuck with my freak? Sorry. A little bit unforgivable for that first part. How dare you? but then forgiven for being scared of me. That's awesome. The freak levels were too high for DuVelle. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I feel like that's my greatest pleasure in life, right? That I was able to draw. I'm able to draw yaoi with the bottom being smaller than the top. Too freaky! I'm so happy that I have this ability. I'm so happy that I can take it away from you, too. Some people would follow them texture to places they wouldn't go with a gun. Is it really that scary? Really? I can convince you, DuVelles, to, like, you know, subscribe to this? It's actually kind of peak, as the young ones would say. God gave Elaine the ability to draw and made it our problem. You know, yaoi day's a thing, right? Like, the spiciest art you ever get of me and Sansha is us as men. We're doing a little yaoi together. I have to save that one. I have to save that one for another day. Lol. We enjoy dominating bars too. Oh, do you? Oh, do you? This is a little bit forgiven, though. Who is we? Alright. The strong DuVelles can follow me, right? I'll show you guys something. You're forgiven. You're forgiven for being a little weak, DuVelle. They sure need one, huh? Oh, do you think so? Do you think so? We! Wait, what, Ruvii Redcore? What were you saying? They sure need one, huh? Two? A dominating bara? Is that what you— Oh, they do. I know what you mean now. Huh. You know, yaoi day doesn't have to mean just two, right? Three can tango. That's what I say. On to the next confession. Oh goodness. Ruvii, look away. Ruvii, look away unless you sent this one, I guess. I gotta go. Holy maiden, I must confess my sins. I wish to be sandwiched between your holy thighs. Jury, what do we say? Jury, what's the verdict on this one? Sandwich. Oh, sandwich, huh? I'm kind of hungry. Big think bubble above me with a sandwich in there, huh? I was kind of— oh, I could go for a sandwich right now. Forgivable. And relatable! What do you mean? He's real for this one. He's a little brave for this one. He could have said more. I guess so. I guess that is true. You were very polite with your request. I wish to be sandwiched. Sandwich, huh? Between your holy thighs. You did call them holy as well. You could have said like other egregious words, but you used holy, which I think is a little pure of mind, right? Sandwich between them, I think can mean something like you want to rest, right? Like, are you hurt? Are you okay? Wait, tights? Wait, what? Tights? It says tights and not thighs? What are you doing inside there? Unforgiven. No. What the hell? You went like a step further, I feel. Do you see how suction cupped those babies are in there? I don't think so, man. Snuck into the maiden's drawer. Unforgivable. Yes, I do believe so. They are sort of unforgivable. Yeah. Tights is a little bit too— it's too close. Too close to me. I'll let you rest on my thighs, I suppose. But not between my tights. No. That's creative, though. That is pretty creative. I feel like I've never heard that before. It's creative. I'll give you points for creativity, but it's unforgivable. Sorry. Burn. Ah! Next one. Alright, this one... This guy needs help, I think. This DuVelle? They started it off with like that. The greed was too biblical. Yeah, they must repent for that one. Next confession says, "Oh, holy maiden, I have sinned. I spent my my bonus on VTuber merch and hid it from my wife. Hello, Happy Poop. Now I have no idea what to do when the items arrive. I do not know what I need to say to the mother of my child to remain alive. I pray for guidance and wisdom from the maiden of the moldy Grail. May I be forgiven. Holy Tama." Did that really happen? Are you... Gave into temptation. Why, you didn't have to sign it at the end, did you know that? Did you know that these are anonymous? Oh, that's why it says not Holy Tama. Okay, okay. I guess it depends. Like, when it's delivered and when she sees it, is it gonna be mouse opie? Is it gonna be mouse pad opie? Is it going to be like, you know, Arby's sandwich in your face type thing? Or is it something nice like keychain and pure and loving, and because, you know, you supported your Oshi, I guess it's a little bit forgivable, right? May I be forgiven. I mean, it's his bonus. A man has a right to spend his hard-earned work. It was your bonus, right? It was your bonus. I think you just have to accept your fate, right? But you hid it from your wife. Gotta get a girl that will hug my Daki with me. They have a wife. Just hug your wife. But I understand. I completely understand, you know. Having having someone to hold at night, smiles. And then holding my Ruvii Redcore Daki. It's like I have two Ruvies on either side. But it's okay because I supported her, right? I'm supporting my interests, and she should be supportive of that. And you're right, it was your bonus. You simply have to slowly integrate them into the room, like one-by-one purchases. Maybe you can get your wife into that VTuber too. If he was the wife, how would you react, Elaine? If I was the wife, I feel like if we're both fans of the VTuber, I would not feel snubbed or anything, right? I'd be like, oh, you bought it for me? Thanks! And then I drool on my Daki. I put the Daki between us. I guess if you're ready for that, right? If you're ready to be a little cold-shouldered. If you're ready for your wife to fall in love with your favorite VTuber instead of you, I think it'll be a little bit forgivable. Consider, wife too warm in bed, Daki nice and cool. What? I don't want to sweat to death at night. Why would you complain about having your beautiful wife next to you to snuggle onto? Even if I was like drowning in my sweat, I'd be like happy face on my face. It's like that meme, me, my GF, and her 12-meter tall Ruvii Redcore pillowcase. Exactly. But it's like I'm sandwiched between the two, you know? Look, yeah, I get it. But I think if the money was supposed to be put towards something else and that was agreed upon beforehand, then maybe a bit unforgivable. Otherwise, it's probably okay, right? LOL. Well, I'm gonna operate on the fact that it's their bonus, and, you know, it's just extra money. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're responsible. The interesting part here is that this suggests that the wife is in charge of all the finances, which I think is very, Sorry, I have booger in my throat again. I think that is very, what's it called? Charming. Yes. I think that's very charming, so. She is a Fujo, but not into VTubers. I like your wife. As long as the next bonus is dedicated to her, I think this could be forgiven. You could have a Vare Daki for all I care. I'm confident enough to let you have some fun. Forgiven actions. Yes, I feel like this is forgivable. This is very forgivable to me. What if you get your wife to become a VTuber, get her Dakimakura, then you have one wife on each arm? Oh, my dream that I'm living right now. Oh, Ruvii, so enlightened. I feel like she said that with grit teeth, but I'll take it. I think this is forgivable as well. I'm a VTuber enjoyer. I'm anything but responsible. No, but there's different ways you could spin it where it's positive. You're supporting your VTuber Oshi. You know, you got the extra money. You're spending responsibly. Question mark, she's mine. Back off. You have a Fujo wife. This is all positive things. Yeah, next bonus, you buy her some yaoi and we'll call it a deal, right? Elaine with the Vare Daki and Ruvii with the 10-foot Kirby plushie. I'll let her have Kirby. You gotta buy her something when you get something for yourself. That's usually how it goes when a customer makes a big purchase. So yeah, Fujo merch! Hi, welcome in! This is forgivable. This is a good confession. Thank you so much. Also, lucky bastard with a Fujo wife. A little bit forgivable. So. Next confession. Oh. This next one, okay. Is this next one a confession, or are you just telling me what to do again? Oh, holy maiden! Please remember to take your vitamins, or Ruvii Dana-sama is gonna be mad and make you sleep on the couch. Is this true, Ruvii Redcore? I haven't taken my vitamins, so I guess we can take a little break, right? This is a recruit. This is a recruit. That was my vitamin, my little gummy vitamin I can take right now. Recruits are polarizing for me, right? Because on one hand, I think they're very cute. I think they're very cute. They're very dedicated to Ruvii-chan as well. Not on the couch. You don't think you wouldn't send me to the couch for not taking my vitamins? Would you send me to the couch on any occasion? I feel like that's not a thing. You wouldn't, right? In the couch? Hold on. That sounds like a threat. You're right. They're gonna sew me into the couch, like along with the cushions. That's the second part I was gonna say. They're very dedicated, the recruits. But they also want to eat you and they feel a little nefarious. You like my attention? It's your fatal weakness. Look, Ruvii, I'm taking my vitamins. Look, it's just like how you like when I take my vitamins. Oh, there goes the vitamin D3 into my throat. Oh my goodness, wow. Zinc! No, I shouldn't take that. I haven't eaten yet. I'll put that away. Oh, haha, wow! Turmeric! Wow, my horse pills! Oh, 3 of them too? Elaine, you're so healthy. I know, right, Ruvii? It's my pleasure to be so healthy for you. I read that horror manga too. The guy was like stalking a girl, right? He like sewed himself into the seat. I can't remember if it's like something that I have in this one Junji Ito book I was gifted. I think that's one of the stories in there. But honestly, I feel like my favorite was the the one where they're hiding like some runaway in an attic and no one like has gone into the room. They literally just, I think they have like dinner with him or something. Right? But the twist is that this guy has been dead like forever and they've been dining with a ghost this whole time. I like that one. There's this other one where they're like running through alleyways and they keep running through people's houses. Yeah, the World War II deserter. Yeah, that one. But I feel like, I don't know if I made that one up or if that one's a real one, right? Where they're running through alleyways and different people's houses. Because I don't remember what like the horror, like I guess the twist of that one was. I like the one where a giant bird woman is eating a dude. What? I don't remember that one. Oh my god. But as for this confession, I feel like there's one with a maze-like village where people always get lost. Might have been that. Oh, might have been that. It sounds like that, right? Like someone's called in by their like relative and they arrive and they're like, what the hell is this place? I like the balloon head one. That was a classic. That was a good one. But anyway, before we get too off topic, this recruit. Should we forgive them? Should we not? I mean, they did remind me about my vitamins, so I feel like that's pretty integral, right? The Mountain with the Human Shoe Holes is my favorite tale. It's a classic. It's a really good one. I feel like that one's usually like the cover art for these books, right? I don't see a sin here either. Forgiven! Unforgivable? I say forgive. It was with good intentions. Yeah, even though they want to sew me inside the couch, I'll forgive them. Because the intention's good. I could feel the purity, you know? That being said, I'm forgiving this one recruit. If you see a recruit coming towards you, run, okay? Run. They want to put you in their tummy. They want to microwave you, okay? I'm trying to protect you, DuVelles. Recruits are very cute, but they're very dangerous. Okay, next confession. Oh. This one's kind of forgivable too. More covers, please, Miss DuVelle. My confession is that I can't stop looping your first cover. I would selfishly like more if you have the time. Aww. Aww. Forgiven. I'm sorry. True, I'm also looping the cover with Sansha. I bet they really like that new edition, right? They get to play... Why did I forget my first song? They get to play that one and Box Show. Hooray! I have some shorts covers too. I got 2 more in the back burner. I should probably upload right now, huh? Just to satiate you. But this is really nice. That's your confession? Forgiven an amazing music taste. You think so? Oh, wants to protect us glances at yesterday's painting. I was under a lot of pressure to do that, and I was gonna starve and die. I said I was gonna starve and die, and, you know, I saw a couple of DuVelle say, like, my flesh, you may partake. But other than that, I mean, yes, I do want to protect you. I am in the business of healing, after all. This is a forgivable confession, I feel, though, right? Do you guys... What kind of music do you want me to sing to you? I've been kind of flip-flopping back and forth between doing more, like, super duper, high energy songs. Or maybe a soft one, right? Maybe a soft one is in the horizon, so fret not, DuVelle, who wants more covers. You will get more. In the very near / very far future. I cannot say. How about a lullaby? God knows. Honestly, with your voice, I'd like to hear you sing the Kaguya-sama opening. I don't know that song. I'll have to look it up, and I guess I'll have to learn it for you, right? Smiles. Because you asked, and because this confession was so very nice and pure-hearted. On to the next one. Alright. Let's see. Oh god, this one's a bit longer. Okay. Hello, Elaine! Hi! I wanted to spill a bit of my feelings, if that's alright. That's alright! When I first watched your debut, I thought you were going to stay quite soft and shy. I wasn't sure what to expect from the maiden who started her debut stream with first words. I'm incredibly nervous. But watching you bloom and get comfortable over these past 2 months has been an amazing time, and I've been proud to refer to you as my... What? Really? Oh my god! As my Kamioshi when I share your stuff with my friends? Really? Oh my god! I really look forward to your streams as a part of my day now. You're incredibly funny and it's so much fun to be here with my fellow DuVelles. I just want to say I hope our flock continues to grow. You're doing an amazing job. Stop, you forgiven. Oh, forget it. It was Kamioshi. It's hard compliment deserved too. I know, I got Kamioshi really hard right just now. You're, thank you. Oh my god. What a freaking honor. You're so sweet. Forgiven and ascended to saint level. For real, for real. Oh my goodness. Look beneath your wings, DuVelle. They're golden now. You've unlocked the ultimate purity. Oh my god. You made me tear up. I can't believe you. That's so nice. That's so sweet. Oh. I just got flashbanged. What an honor to be someone's Kamioshi. It's always kind of been my worry, right? I'm like, I hope people like me. So to hear you say these kinds of things, I'm like, oh, I'm so cheesed. Thank you so much. This is what really like kind of pushes me to streaming, to coming up with new ways to entertain you guys. I'm like, you know, it's messages like this right here. You guys keep me going. Thank you so much. You guys keep me going, and like this sense of community, right? I was watching a couple videos the other day with Ruvii Redcore, and they were very like inspiring, fan-oriented like activities that people do after concerts, after meet and greets, after cons, and it's so fun. It brings so much warmth into my heart, and I'm like, I hope you guys have a lot of fun enjoying PRISMIA, enjoying me, you know, enjoying my friends, the people that I care about. Yeah, no, don't say that. Don't say if not us, then Bare. No. It's you guys. It's definitely you guys. And it's definitely like that visual in my head that you'll smile to when you see us. Whether it's on a stream, or on stage, or, you know, just anywhere, or you look down and you see a little Elaine keychain, I'm like, I'm so cheesed, you know, to be a joy in your life. Thank you so much. I feel if Bare had internet, he would probably see you too. You think so? Don't say that. Don't bring Bare into this very nice and touching confession. They'll auction your cutouts at a con one day. It's gonna be great. I know, right? Oh, I'm just like, it's my dream. It's my dream. I would love to have it actualized. I would like to have you guys enjoy that too. Enjoy you all a lot. I'm glad to find you all. Oh my god! This is really nice confession. This is really nice and sweet. What? Also, here you go, this person who sent this. Wait, what? Really? And Kamiyoshi, you? Also, what have I missed since YouTube don't notify me for your streams? Also, who has sinned? There have been a couple of sinners, but you guys have been really good overall. Thank you so much for the super. Oh my god, this is you? I'm your Kamiyoshi? Huzzah! Get loved! We aren't damned! Yeah, you guys have been really nice so far. There were a couple poop stories, but... Oh, okay. I understand. Aw, I'm multiple people's Kamiyoshi. The realization's hitting me. Oh, man. Stop, I'm gonna cry if I continue. This is all forgiven. This is all forgivable. Anything I say from here on out, just know that I appreciate you and love you, even if you aren't forgiven. Thank you for the happy poop. The duality of confessions, making Elaine cry and poop story. I know, right? Anger, and then happiness. Such is life. What a roller coaster. Thank you so much for this confession. Aww. I'm gonna be printing this one out and putting it up in my room, I think. On to the next one. I'm also very proud that I got really comfortable with you guys, so... Oh, that's so really nice. That's really nice. Let's see. Copy this. Oh, no. Bring it here. And next confession says, I just want to say that your afternoon yaps are a great motivator to get me out of bed rotting on my days off and re-motivating me for the second half of my workday during my break. Sometimes I need a good chuckle to get me through the day at the long day factory. Oh my god, this is also something that I'm so cheesed. I'm so blessed, I think, right? That you guys make me part of your day. Motivated? Honestly, same. Oh my god, you guys are... Oh. You guys could have been a little mean to me, but this is really nice. Thank you. Wait, is that one DuVelle that works like 16 hours or something? I feel like a couple of you always catch me in the middle of your work breaks, right? And it makes me really happy, right? To see that, oh Elaine, I'm gonna BRB because I'm driving home, or oh Elaine, I just caught you for my lunch break, or you know, it's nice to hear about your days, and I'm glad that I'm a part of it. At the end of my work, oh, I see. I wish you were mean to it. I wish you were mean to us as a mage. I can't do that. I can't just pluck your feathers and heal it and pluck your feather again and heal it and pluck your feather again and then heal it again. I don't have a mean bone in my body. Oh, you guys. It's not a tasty bone either. Sorry that I ate a DuVelle yesterday. I hope I can be forgiven for that. I mean, I think some of them were mean. The Betty Doki. You think so? It's just not in my wheelhouse. I'm sorry. You never take the bait. You're nothing but nice, Elaine. I'll catch you before you man. Yeah, well, let's see, okay? Sometimes you guys make me angry, you know? Like the previous, what's it called? Topic of conversation, where you're not into the freak stuff that I am. But, you know, that's fine. We all have different tastes, right? And that's okay. I guess. First time here, I don't know what's going on. Hey, welcome in. We are doing confessions today. You're confessing things to me and I'm telling you if you are forgiven or if you are not. And this one was a really nice message. I'll forgive you. Thank you so much for that. I mean, the meanest thing she has ever done is put Neko Mimi on us, so she's a pretty gentle soul. I just want to pamper you, okay? Is that so bad? Maybe one day I'll do something so egregious, so unforgivable. But until that day comes, right? Next confession. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. It's a little bit of a parasocial one. Hello, Miss Elaine. I've come to this chapel today to confess that sometimes I start feeling very parasocial with my Oshis, and I physically need to stand up, look in the mirror, and remind myself that I'm just a humble DuVelle. How can I prevent these sins from influencing my will? Well, what's important is that you take a moment to... Yes, I'm Sniffles. I think by then we'll just be numb from all the takes. What do you mean? Sorry, there are limits to our yaoi tolerance. Hey, but some of you have to stand up in front of a mirror and rethink, you know? So what is the truth? Do you fuck with my freak, or don't you? I mean, he's pretty self-aware, and most important thing is touching grass and having other hobbies. Exactly. I feel like as long as you have other hobbies, maybe like even your Oshis can open you up to more hobbies too, right? Maybe that's what I should start doing. If you're feeling a little bit too parasocial sometimes, and if I happen to be one of your Oshis, let's learn to draw together. Let's knit. Let's, what else do I like? Oh, let's watch some F1 racing. Let's get into F1 racing together, Smiles. Let's get into, bottom dominant, wait. How do I say it? Small dominant, big submissive yaoi together. Tatakae! I think I consider you a Kamiyoshi myself at this point. Ah, yes! Another one down, let's go! Wait, what? Elaine racing outfit, when? I hope soon. I would love that. I would love to be like someone's race queen. I would love to be in the racing outfit, like the jumpsuit and everything. Oh, I love that. Put me in a ponytail. Put me in that situation. Get me in a car. Get me on a track. Whoa, we're losing the plot. I'm just saying that if, you know, your Kamiyoshi or your Oshis get you into different hobbies, I don't think it's that bad if you're a little bit parasocial. I can be a little bit parasocial too. I love Sinclair Limbus Company. I wish he was real. That's my Dakimakura. It's like Ruvii next to me, and then like my 10-foot tall, realistic sized Sinclair from Limbus Company Daki that I snuggle with. Worst part is I already know how to draw, so the options are even more limited. Let's learn how to draw small, dominant, and huge submissive together. Anyway, I feel like because you're grounding yourself, because you're self-aware, this might be a bit forgivable. 10-foot actual size. I think he might be my height. I think he's my height. What is it? 5 foot. Why did I forget my height? How tall am I, guys? How tall is Sansha? We're like, I'm 5'7", maybe 5'8". Is Sinclair that tall? Am I taller than Sinclair? Wait, hold on. How tall is Emile Sinclair? Wiki says he's 5'4". It also says he's 5'6". They do grow. I feel like time does pass in the story as well, so he might be 5'6" at this very moment, which still makes him smaller than I am. And I'll stand by that statement that the smaller one should be dominant and the taller one should be submissive. But anyway, I think I remember you are a few centimeters shorter than me, and I'm 1.78. Ooh, I don't know centimeters, I only know inches. I think being into super VTubers can be inherently parasocial. The same applies to celebrities, idols, etc. So as long as you exercise caution and are self-aware, then it's okay. Yeah, be parasocial. Be parasocially... responsible. There you go. That's the word. You can be parasocial, but be responsible with it, okay? At this rate, he'll be huge in a few decades. Well, if you haven't been playing Limbus Company. Smiles. You're Sinclair size? Why me? I love Sinclair. He gets calluses in his fingers. What? Limbus scary. Limbus cool. What do you mean? I love Emile Sinclair. But anyways. Oh, you're his height? Oh, he's perfect to me. He's perfect to me. This is some crazy talk from a non-forgiving sins. Yeah, which leads me to, yes, it is forgiven. This is so forgiven. This is all right. This is all right because you know yourself. And I believe in you, and you will do what's right, okay? Parasocial responsibly. Be respectful. All right, let's go on to the next sin before I start talking about Emile Sinclair. This one right here. Oh God. This DuVelle confesses. Hi Elaine, I have to confess that I enjoy drawing and keep it family friendly and funny, but oh boy, Unseiso is so fun too. I'm this close to creating an Unseiso account, but I fear that regulars and acquaintances to find about it and start questioning me. Yeah! Come here, DuVelle. Come here, come here, come here. Come closer to me. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, DuVelle. Come closer to me. I feel like every artist sort of goes through this. And guess what? I have to. And you have to forgive yourself, okay? You have to forgive yourself because it's okay to be a little bit hedonistic sometimes. Yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead. Let your freak flag fly. Think of the money, Drawvel. Well, there's that, but there's also, I guess, like the self-enjoyment, right? Like you can draw ninky people for commissions, and it'll make you a lot of money because you can't put that on your portfolio, right? But also, it's very fun to draw yourself, you know, a couple of spicy pictures of like your OCs or characters that you really like. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't be ashamed. But I also get you when you say that you're scared that family and friends and mutuals will find you, right? Because yeah, your art style is probably very obvious, right? And that's what you're scared of, right? Don't worry, I've been through that too. And I'm working on it too. I've worked on it in the past. Like I was like, I don't want to make, okay, I want to upload my yaoi so bad. I never did, by the way. So I'm kind of rooting for you too, right? Why contain it? Why be ashamed? I believe in you. having an art style is kind of overrated. The world is missing out. Yeah, the world is missing out on your very not say so drawings. Absolutely no one in here tried to hold it back. Think of the money, the great anatomy practice, no shame in that. Oh my goodness, and is it such good anatomy practice to draw naked people? To draw unsay-so things. It is so good for anatomy. Yeah, I've learned how to draw muscles and stuff because of that, I feel. Like D&D and stuff like that have really taught me how to draw. I love art, but yet, you know, the unseasoned is appealing. Well, your lights are on, ain't they? That's my confession to you. I feel like it's very... It goes hand in hand with this confession, right? Yeah, well, let me get back to my place. Let me get back to my spot over here. It goes hand in hand with yours, and I feel that it's forgivable. So because mine is forgivable, you are too. This is forgivable. I hope your friends are as understanding as my friends and family are. I'm paying for part of my college by publishing some extremely unsay-so books. They know I don't let them read it though. Yeah, honestly, like, they don't have to find out, right? Tear your like phone number or any identifying things to that account away from it. Enjoy yourself. Post your things. I'm sure it's all lovely. It'll make you giggle and everything, right? I don't know. I feel like regardless, you should just be proud of your artwork and that, you know, you're practicing anatomy. There's nothing wrong with that because I'm gonna tell you this, there's freakier people on the internet, alright? So go ahead and draw your unsay-so artwork. It's not as bad as you think. I feel like if your friends and family could draw that way too, they'd be like, oh hell yeah, you know? Or that like secretly they're thinking, oh, I wish I could draw so I could draw that. There's no greater joy in my life, I feel, right, than like drawing my OCs interacting, my OCs in love, my OCs taking a tumble together. So I don't want to say, you know, you should be ashamed of that, or you should be scared to post that. This is forgivable. You're totally normal for thinking this way. There's freakier people on the internet, me looking at Elaine for no reason at all. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Huh? I'm not the freakiest person on the internet. I'm so sound of mind. What? I am not the freakiest person on the internet. Perks of being a biologist is people don't question when you're drawing it since you can claim it's anatomy practice. I know, right? Same. But also like growing up and like drawing, I feel like it's just a step in the drawing process, right? To draw people as like blobs, as like clothesless blobs. And then people are like, why are you drawing them naked? Shut up. They're getting clothes soon. Just give it a second. Anyway, be proud. Be proud of your unsay-so drawings, okay? Next confession. Okay. I love how you said like, but oh boy, unsay-so's so fun too. Like, you're right. You're so right. Okay. Oh god. Ooh, let's see this one. This one's really personal, I mean. Hello, fair maiden. This is my confession. This is years ago, a time period where I had 0 class. So there was this one time, at a camp of sorts, I was hanging around a bunch of older kids and I really wanted a piece of candy. And one of the older girls had given me a lollipop that she had that I had seen her eat earlier. Whoa! Wait, what? She gave it to you? I took it and placed it in my pocket after she gave it to me. I think back then, I had already known she was trying to trick me, but I didn't care, so the next day, because I had left a lollipop in my pocket, I had eaten it, and when she saw me eat it, she asked, "Is that the lollipop I gave you yesterday?" And I lied and said no. Wait, so did you do this? You knew. You knew because you lied. Wait, what's happening? So this DuVelle, they received a lollipop that a girl in their camp had licked before. And I believe that they believed that, maybe I'm confusing the story a bit more, but she licked it and then gave it to the DuVelle, to be mean, right? But the DuVelle kept it in their pocket and ate it anyway. And the next day, when the girls saw that the DuVelle was eating this lollipop, they were like, "Hey, is that my lollipop?" And they lied and said no. Yeah, indirect kiss sort of situation. Exactly. Little bro was into some spy levels of suspicion. Did you like the girl? Did you like that she was bullying you a little bit? As long as you didn't lick it while gasping and breathing heavily, I think it's alright. I do too, right? You were probably, this was years ago, and had 0 class. Okay. With that pretext, there is a little bit of pretext there. You're saying that you had 0 class as well. What was her plan? I think just to bully the DuVelle, right? To give them a lollipop that was already licked. But they said they had 0 class, this DuVelle. He likes it when they are a little mean to him. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up here. It really might have been a little sign. 0 classes in classes or in class in terms of conduct. I feel like terms of conduct, right? Because it says, a period where I had 0 class, ellipses. There's a little bit of shame there. I'm trying to read in between these lines. Man, I wish I could be bullied with free candy right now. You were a little ashamed of this too, weren't you? You knew what you were doing. Because you had to lie. Because she was surprised and said, "Hey, is that the lollipop I gave you yesterday?" And then you said no. Did you deliberately lick it in front of her? That's a bit naughty. That's a bit naughty, but I feel like... She knew. Oh boy. She might have known, right? She might have known. I mean, yeah. I'm seeing the scenario in my head, and I could see that she knew, and putting myself in the shoes of not the girl, but of the DuVelle, I might have kind of been into that too. Oh no. Oh no. Back then, I think I had known she was trying to trick me or something, but me being the nonchalant DuVelle that I am, I did not care. It's you! Thank you so much for the soup! Why'd you give it away? These are anonymous! I mean, this is fair, right? The way you're talking about it too, I feel like it's not as nefarious as I'm making it out to be, right? Like, I'm the pervert in this situation. If I was a DuVelle, I'm the pervert that's like, you know? But unmasking the DuVelle, huh? Who needs anonymity anyways? I think we need DuVelle to go back to class on what anonymity means. I think it's funny when you guys get out of the woodwork. Ah, the candy was the goal. Oh, I see. Okay. Knowing the inner thoughts of your soul, then. That's forgivable. That's forgiven. It is an option after all, yeah. It's anonymous, the message you send in, but if you'd like to defend yourself, you're in the confessional booth. So I have open ears, and the Grail maiden is quite forgiving after all. If the lollipop was your goal, forgiven. I feel like if the indirect kiss was your goal as well, I think I'd forgive you as well. Sweet tooth kind of strong that day. I see. You're right. It's kind of funny. I wonder if I should out myself, LMAO. It's up to you, but if it's a very, very questionable confession, don't do it. Don't do it because it's funny, okay? If he wasn't weird about it, yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, chat chill. You weren't weird about it, so it's forgiven. I'm the one being weird about it. I put myself in your shoes and I was the one who was weird. I didn't have a crush on the girl, but I wasn't gonna turn down a free piece of candy! Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're just candy on the brain. I get it. No worries. Forgiven. Let's go on to the next confession. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh? Alright, this one's kind of a longer one too. This DuVelle confesses today. Dear Elaine, I come before you today seeking forgiveness for my wrongdoings. Of these two weigh most heavily on my mind. Wait, you have 2 confessions? That's crazy! For the first one, of my best friends and I were in college theater appreciation class. It was one of the most bizarre experiences in my life, with it including reviewing and having to write stage directions for awful and somewhat grotesque plays, and watching incredibly insensitive and degrading media, and replacing the final with making a sock puppet. This friend and I would eat after class, and after I had paid for it enough times, he swore and became my indentured servant for 7 years? He also lost his soul to me in a game of Go Fish. The second was accidentally traumatizing a girl at my college. I was in the library doing anatomy homework without considering what was in it, and a girl happened to walk past and see a picture of a cat with its organs out. She turned pale and dashed toward a bathroom. I hope I can be forgiven for these indiscretions. I feel like that second one could be forgiven, right? Because it just happened to happen. It just happened to happen. It's not as bad as, like, I have a personal story to go along with that. But it's not as bad as what I'm thinking in my head, right? Yeah, second is forgivable. That first one, this friend and I would eat after class, and after I had paid for it enough times, he swore and became my indentured servant for 7 years. He also lost his, wait, how did, in a game of Go Fish. Did you give it back? Is he still your indentured servant? What do you mean he's your indentured servant? Because you paid for his food? That sounds like voluntary. That sounds like he was like, thank you, gets on knees, opens mouth, gets fed. Like, the second one is an accident. The first one is illegal since 1878. I guess so. I guess so, but like, did they put their soul on the line for Go Fish? Oh, did my thing stop? My music. There you go. Sorry. Gregorian chants back on. Thank you. Everything on the line for Go Fish. Huh. Well, I feel like because they were the ones to sort of put it on the line, right? Right? Yeah, don't mind that the music stopped after I said that. No, never mind that. God was like, pause? Stop. That means nothing. It means nothing. Elaine, what is this Fujoshi type phrasing? Anyway. Yeah, don't... What? I don't even remember what I said, but you guys are freaking out about it. Stop. I'm saying things with purity in my mind, of course. Anyways, we're judging what this guy... We're judging what this DuVelle confessed, okay? Second one, forgivable. First one, I mean, you had the option not to take their soul, but you did anyway. Record scratch with God looking with some side eye. First is a no. I wish I could break this thing in half, right? Okay. First one? Unforgivable. Burn. Burn in the fire. That one's unforgivable. Second one? This one. Second one? I'll forgive it. I broke it in half like a Kit Kat. This part could be forgiven. In my past, I forget what class it is, but I had to make like a, you know, back in the day when they used to have you not do PowerPoint presentations, but they had you like paste a couple pictures on a board. Oh, what? It was you? Here's my slave for 7 full years. When he joined the Marines and got a girlfriend, I gave him his soul back since apparently he couldn't be his girlfriend's heart and soul since I owned him. I am aghast right now. I'm so aghast. It's you? Thank you for the super, by the way. That's crazy. I'm also a little impressed. I would like to say. I think it's really funny when you guys out yourselves. Like, you're proud of this? You're proud of this, right? Maybe I might put you in unforgivable just for that. Just for outing yourselves and being like, yeah, actually it was me and I owned him for 7 years and... That is so wholesome in the most messed up way. I mean, the important thing is you let him go, right? You got a girlfriend and you let him go. Yeah. Alright. I'll stick to what I said before. First part forgiven. I mean, first part not forgiven, second part forgiven. So you're kind of in the middle here, right? I have a question. Was it 7 years prearranged or did you end it because you wanted to make homie happy with this girl? I want to choose to believe that you let him go because he got a girl and you want him to be happy because he's your homie, right? That's what I choose to believe. Let me clean up my desktop real quick. Yes. After 7 long years of labor, Dolby is free. Can we do marks while stream is going? I've never done a Maro. Yeah, of course. Send one in. Send one in if you'd like. Let me grab my... let's see. Let me grab my link for it. Here it is if you'd like to send one in. Let me pin that too. Okay, let me do some cleaning real quick. I read that one, I read that one, I read that one, I read that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Oh, we got through a good amount of them. I'm quite happy. I thought I was like being yappy yapperton today. Okay, that one was really nice. That one was nice. That one was nice. Technically it was early. He actually had time added on, so he was freed. I think year 10 or somewhere around there. Oh my goodness. Okay. You blessed mercy upon him. Okay, yeah. I feel like that's alright then. Again, though, thank you so much for the super, but I feel like you're in the middle, all right? You got +2 heaven points and +2 hell points. So technically, you know, unforgiven, forgiven, tomato, tomato to you. I read that one. I read that one. I read that one. The evil thing I was thinking though was like, what was I saying before with the presentations in school and everything? I showed my classmates gore. 1, because it was my assignment, and 2, because it was my assignment. It was my assignment. I had to freaking do like a presentation on vivisection, so I hated it too, you know? But that was kind of my fault. I chose the evil images, but also my teacher was like, you know, kind of insane with it. They were like, yeah, let's do, you know, animal testing as our topic, and I chose freaking vivisection. That sucked. Oh, it was so bad. Staying on the soil during the rapture, but the demons ain't coming for him. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Like, you can walk. You have means to walk around. No one will bother you during that. Purgatory for the next 1,000 years. I mean, 100 years. We'll sort it out in purgatory. I think it's bro's fault. Why are we selling trading souls? That too, right? Right? Like, his friend is a little bit at fault here. Holy shit, vivisection is the top. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. I picked it because I thought the word looked interesting, but I didn't know what it meant until I actually searched it up. Very, very sad things to search up. I hated that. I hated doing that. Like, worlds away from just accidentally opening a book and, you know, someone being behind you and happening to see all that, right? No, I had to turn around my presentation board. I forgot what it's called. And show all my classmates and like be like, yeah, my presentation is on vivisection. They did this to animals. Not smile. Frown. Big frown on my face. Yeah, that's a regret moment. Yeah, the whole classroom just like completely silent, and I'm like, I know, it's gross. It's gross. I hated doing that. Anyway, next confession. Ooh, I think it's this one. Oh god. Uh-oh. I see a little drool emoji and I get a little hesitant. Hello, Miss Elaine. My deepest sin is that I am thoroughly enjoying you becoming a corrupted, unfaithful maiden due to the influence of a lewd dragon lately. My mind has wandered to rather dangerous places thinking about the rather unsay-so dojins that could come from this unexpected turn of events. Okay, cheer emoji. It's really got us seeing how easy our silly maiden really is, which has been my guilty pleasure to watch unfold in real time. Thanks for the meal. P.S. I held back on this, so hopefully I'm not in trouble. P.S.S. Nice new cover with a dragon, too. Becoming? I think it's just being uncovered. Well, don't try to correct their confession now. This is coming from their pure, unsullied mind. No, I'm also a victim of Sansha's corruption. You can't blame Sansha for all that. What do you mean? I mean, no, you can't. You can't blame Sansha for all this. I don't know what to say. After the Minecraft ending, I went to bed. And I felt a little silly, you know? I just think Sansha's so very charming. Who wouldn't be susceptible, you know? Sansha doesn't corrupt Elaine or vice versa. They amplify each other. One thing that I really like that Sansha said, which is why I'm like, I don't know how to describe this. I get so shy, right? I get so shy, but when Sansha's in the room, it's like I can be free, you know? During our Sansha stream, right after releasing the cover, I believe Sansha said something along the lines of like, if there's that Sansha's shy, but if there's someone else who's shyer than Sansha, she likes to be, you know, switch it out. She likes to be the extroverted one and kind of bring them out of their shell. And I feel like that's our dynamic. So fine, I will agree. It's not so much of, what's it called, influencing me or making me the way I am. I think Sansha's just charming in the way that she brings it out of me, and I'm not shy about it. When we can joke together. It's called synergy. She matches your energy, that be true. You think so? I have a lot of fun with Sansha. The Fujo synergy. One of my funniest moments is when you two collabed with the hamster game and you both agreed Ruvii would try to choke you both out because you were so cursed. I feel it. I feel like when the three of us are in a room together, I can feel like Ruvii's hand like come up to grab me and do the signature move. Like, stop! Stop misbehaving! And the Hamsteria collab was so freaking hilarious because I feel like we would say like one or two words, burst out into laughter for 10 minutes, squeeze in another one or two sentences, burst out into laughter again. Like, I could not breathe. I was so lightheaded. Oh my goodness. Time with Sansha's always fine. So, about this confession, unforgivable. I feel like this is unforgivable because you clocked me a little too well, right? You clocked me a little too well, and also you're imagining us doing salacious things. That's for my mind only. That's for me to imagine, and for you to never find out. Shh, into the fire with you. Unforgivable. This wouldn't be the first time, Elaine. What do you mean it wouldn't be the first time? This wouldn't be the first time that someone thought this? Oh, she's gatekeeping all the salaciousness. It's for me! What do you mean? You want me to kiss and tell now? That's not what a maiden does. A maiden is faithful and true. Sansha is my very best friend. Yes, tell? Jolly was the first one to clock you! Go away! Stop it! That's not a confession, and that's not nice. I'm just saying, I went to bed and I didn't go to bed immediately after. I played a little bit more Minecraft with Ruvii. We're just really good friends, okay? We're just really close. And we're really thankful for each other. Okay? Don't think about spicy things without our permission. How dare you? I don't blame him. They are like cotton candy, blue and pink are nice together. Oh, we make a little hollow purple, huh? Stop. Stop, that's for me to enjoy. Get away, stop. I also really like this message, even though it's unforgivable. I like this message so much because they used funny little emojis. I'm just a simple person, you know? I'm just a simple maiden. I see emoji, I laugh along with it, you know? Anyways. Next confession. This one's a cute one. Forgivable. This is my confession. Elaine, what has been your favorite thing about being here with us? I'm curious. I like talking to you guys. I like that you're very nice to me. I like that I can horrify you. I like that you guys are like Okay, so some of these confessions are like, oh, Elaine, you're so hot. Oh, it's like your booger voice, the inside of your tights, and then like some other DuVelles can be like, yeah, I thought you were really hot, but. Elaine, I thought you were really hot, but then you started talking about nonsense like, you know, the godskins, and then also like about small dominance and large submissive. That's my favorite thing, right? That it's like I could still freak you out. We're sitting on the couch together, and we're playing games together, and I'm still freaking you the fuck out. I mean, I get the size difference thing, but all good things. Exactly. It's that like you guys have been like really good bros. I'm bro zoning you in this stream. I enjoy spending time with you. You guys make me laugh. And you let me yap. Just all the greatest delights to me. You're like a randomizer. Never a dull moment with you. What? Oh, you're so nice. Sent straight to the bro zone. Better than nothing. I like that I like that we're a couple of great buds together, DuVelle. So I'll make sure with like the more time that we spend together, you'll get to know a lot more. Like I will not be shy. I will not ever be shy ever again because I know that I could be a little bit freakier than you, right? And based on the confessions today, it sounds like you guys want me to come out of my shell a bit more. You say you like me with Sansha, so, you know, that's the real me, right? I'm trying to be say-so. I'm trying not to cuss, right? But eventually. You claim to be shy, but I haven't seen it once. Oh, really? Really? That's a good sign for me. I feel like I was really nervous. I was so incredibly nervous for my debut. Sorry about the hounds. But the more I stream with you, I guess that's another thing that I really like, right? That you're so easy to talk to. What you got there, Elaine? Yowie? Nice. High fives. Yeah! Exactly. They want you to come out of your shell. Not your shell is your shell is your tights. What? I'll keep those on, thanks. I won't give you guys room to squeeze into there. Nuh-uh. Day one. You can cuss, bro. Man, I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to be say-so. I'm trying to, you know, trying to hold a standard here, alright? Idle things, right? Right? Because you want to see me on stage one day, right? And I can't cuss if I'm up on stage, and I can't talk about yaoi if I'm up on stage. Yeah. See, we get that sailor maiden. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am holding back. I feel like before, I used to cuss like in between my, what do you put it, like between sentences and everything, right? I've grown out of it though. Elaine, say so, say it ain't so. What? I am so. It's pure of heart. Remember the purevert thing, the purevert agenda. Like that's what we're on right now. Anyway, I give it a year. Yeah, we'll see. The size difference, yaoi, the wild takes, but the tights are where you draw the line. Yeah, cause that's me. That's mine. That's on me. Get away. I do not like touch. Get away from me. Cushing is fun, man. I know. Sometimes I slip up. But it's fine. It's not like, you know, I'm totally against it. I'll leave a little cuss here and there. Well, technically, if you cuss while singing a song, that's a loophole, right? Oh, probably, right? Or do I have to sing like radio edits? Anyway. I saw it was open again, so I sent in a new confession. Oh yeah, of course. I'll refresh and get to it. I think, I don't know how many we have left. Oh, we got a couple left. But this one, again, forgiven, because it's my confession. And I feel like I gave you a really nice answer, right? I gave you a sweet, pure-hearted confession. Okay. Marcus red. Oh god. Give it a second. Give it a second. Ooh, this one. Yeah, okay. I see the updated ones. Alright. You guys are sending more in. Awesome. This one. And then that one. Bring this one in. Is there any chance we get to have more Elaine karaoke in the future? You had 8 hours of it, so I don't know. You shouldn't be so greedy, I feel. Don't be so greedy. What the hell, DuVelle? Unforgivable. Next one. You had 8 hours. If you weren't there, then you missed out, so sorry. I sang for you for 8 freaking hours and you're asking for more karaoke? You're kidding me. Also, I feel a little, I get a little nervous with karaoke. I mean, I get it, but yeah. Wait, 8 hours? Was it? Yeah! I sang for 8 freaking hours. I believe it was like the 2nd week I was born, maybe. 2nd or 3rd week? It's unarchived, so it's not up. But if you really miss my karaoke, I do have the hot summer one that Benny Doki arranged. That one's still up. Yeah. So don't be so freaking greedy. Make it 12 hours! What the hell? No! I still laughed how you missed almost 20 minutes of Vocaloid songs because you started yapping. And how, like, I took an hour break, right? Singing the tequila song. But I did not. That was not a break. I still yapped throughout it all. So amazing. Kind of crazy when I think back on it, right? It was a sub goal for like 800 subs and you guys blew it out of the water. I was so damned and so surprised that I had to actually sit there and sing for you for 8 hours, but we got through it, and I mean, I had a great time. I had a great time, but I'm also like, with karaoke, I get so nervous. I don't think I can sing well live, but it's about the vibes, right? Consider a duet with Ruvii. That would be really cool. I would love to. The only thing about doing karaoke's live with Ruvii-chan, or honestly anyone, right? The desync is kind of killer. But maybe you'll get one in the future, right? Never say never. Thank you, DuVelle. Even though that was a very unforgivable confession. Here's the next one. Ooh, this one's also towards me. So, Elaine, one question. Now that you have been streaming for over a month, are there any names among your chat you remember from the top of your head? Like, is there Tight Lover 67? Always commenting something? Not me hoping I'm named, by the way, not at all. I'm not gonna name names, first of all, but yeah, of course I recognize people's names in chat. And it makes me very happy to see people returning. Oh god. Yeah, what's with Tight Lover? Tights? Like, is this the same person? You're coming back thinking about the tights again. Why do I get Tight Lover 6'7" when Hotaru gets, what was it, Puddin' Lover 6'9"? Pudding Lover 67? Right? Her rapper name? Is this Hotaru maybe? Yeah, I'm reading Maro right now. A little bit of a confession stream. Why are you wearing tights? Because it's my damn clothes, damn! I rarely ever show you guys my tights and you can't stop thinking about it. Who is this mystery person? Now I'm afraid I won't be remembered for my science stuff, but as a person who owned a man's soul, I feel like because the beginning of your name starts with soul too. Not the same soul, but you know? Here, I'll try to engrave your names into my brain. As the people who do certain things, distance makes the heart grow fonder. You want to see my tights, huh? I won't show it to you. Because I think that's a little unforgivable. Unforgivable because you mentioned the tights again for this one. I only lurk a few moments, but it's always great here. Oh, really? Thank you so much. I'd love to see your name, but if you want to lurk, that is okay too. There's no problem with that at all. I appreciate you all. New names, old names, welcome. And I will keep you close to my heart. No worries. So if you're unforgivable confession, but if you're worried about me not remembering your name, I do. No worries. I have a really bad memory, but I do recognize your name every time it pops up. Do not worry. Meanwhile, I'm the poop guy who has a Fujo wife. You have a good song. What do you mean? Poop guy with a Fujo wife? Like you just add Fujo wife to the end of it. You're golden. You're good. Thank you. That makes me feel better. You hear that? She's gonna remember. So stop outing yourselves, damn it. Yeah, I will remember. I'll think about this stream in my dreams even, so. Don't out yourself. If it's something you don't want to be associated with, don't out yourself. The maiden will remember this, proceeds to forget it till a funny neuron gets tickled. Oh yeah, that always happens to me. That always happens to me. It's kind of fun. It's kind of insane. See, she didn't even deny the poop guy. Oh, thank you for the happy poop. I don't want poop in my stream! Enough! I can't even say that with like full confidence. I think the happy poop is kind of funny. I kind of like the happy poop. I think it's cute. Let me burn this message real quick. Stop! Can I help it? I'm just a silly maiden. I'm just a silly maiden that thinks poop is funny. Okay, there I said it. Next confession. Oh. I like this one. Oh, this one's cute. Little bit of a confession. You and your gem mates changed my brain chemistry. I used to speak like a normal person now. But now I found... I used to speak like a normal person. Now I find myself saying, I'm such a chud. I blame Benidoki for this as well. Forgiven. Forgiven because you also mentioned Benidoki, and whenever you mention PRISMIA, you have to include Benidoki as well. PRISMIA plus Benidoki. But also, I think I'm such a chud is so funny. VTuber brain rot is real. Yeah, that's yours, Sarah! Oh my god! Very good association. I like this one. I like saying, I'm such a chud. I'm such a losing chud. I'm the loser chud. And when I say that, I picture, you know, that little loser puppy that's on the internet, plastered everywhere. The little brown puppy. Yeah. How is it born such a chud? That's me in life. PRISMIA plus Benidoki. Yeah, gotta give it up for Benny. She's why I even know about you. Oh my god, for real? I love Benidoki. I love being chuds with my besties. So this one's a good one. Forgiven confession. Join us. Join the chudderhood. Funny thing is, I say it in Spanish. Soy un chad cabros. Un chad cabros? I like soy un chad. Cabrones? Is that what you meant to say? I think that's so charming. because you're a little chud, because you're my little chud. It pinches your cheek. Aw, little chud, my little chud DuVelle. Cabras is a way to say guy. Oh, in your country, I've never heard that. Huh? No, at my side is weyes. Cabrones. Me llamo el chudísimo. Yeah, there you go. I'm el chud. It's so cute. It's endearing. There you go. That's the word I always forget in my vocabulary. I always want to say things are endearing, but I always forget that word. Next confession. Marcus Red. Ooh. My confession time. This DuVelle is asking me, forgiven by the way. I feel like this is a good question to ask for me. Is there anyone among your gen mates that you would like to collab one-on-one more? Yes. Yes, I do. I mean, like, you guys already kind of know that I collab with Sansha and Ruvii a lot. We're very close, and I'm very shy. So, I've been kind of like sitting on the sidelines over here, gluing my fingers together, but I would really like to collab with, oh god. Could I say two of them? Could I say I want to collab with Lumimi and Hotaru a bit more? You do? We couldn't tell! I'm really shy! So... I mean, you have a whole farm life with Ruvii, that be true. Yes, you can. Yesterday was like the first time in a really long time that I've spoken with Lumimi and Hotaru, right? And especially with Hotaru, I spend an extended time with Hotaru, and I'm so shy! But the thing is, Hotaru has such a really cute laugh that I'm like, oh, my heart, it aches. Do you need us to inform them? No, we keep this confession stream between us, okay? I'll be really proud of myself when I am able to like drop into their DMs and be like, hey, do you want to play this game with me? Because I actually really need to work on that, okay? You say, yeah, my holy maiden, she isn't shy, but I am actually really shy. Especially when it comes to reaching out, okay? Sending Lumia a DM right now! No, stop! Even though I feel like maybe it'd be really fun to play a bit of Uma Musume, right? Like, if Lumi can introduce Uma Musume to me, I'd be so happy. But anyway, no, don't send it to her because I don't want to pressure them or anything, right? This is just like in my dreams. It's just in my heart of heart, right? This is to be between you and me, DuVelle, okay? What is said in the confession booth stays in the confession booth. I heard I was being talked about. No, Hotaru! No, go away! I can't say this in front of her! Puts this away. What is it, my lovely? Oh my god, when you say that too, don't say that! Oh my god! Hotaru, go away! I can't say this in front of her. Sob, she hates me, I will go away. No, wait, don't go away. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm just really shy. Telling her to go away isn't gonna get her to collab. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not it. Enough. Go away. No, come back. I'm ripping my hair out. Hotaru, I think your laugh is the cutest thing ever, and I want to make you laugh some more. I see my lovely maiden wants one-on-one attention. What? Who have you guys been talking to? Why are you guys so easily influencing me right now? You know that my heart is so weak to another maiden coming over to ask for my attention. No, enough, go away. I just think it'd be really nice, right? She wants to make me laugh every day. That's a proposal! Unforgivable confession, unforgivable confession. I can't stand you. I can't stand that you brought this out of me. Ugh, burn! Burn! I can't believe you did this to me! Made me look a fool in front of Hotaru-chan! I can't believe this! Ugh. Got me begging on my knees! I know, Hotaru the Rizzler, Hisui. Yeah, Hotaru, I think it'd be really fun to collab with you. Sometime, please. I gotta slide into DMCC. Stop! I was just saying just a couple seconds ago about how, like, I would like to be the one to invite people, not the other way around. I'm so freaking shy. Oh, I'm gonna burn, I think. Enough of that one. Next confession. Okay, I will. No! I will patiently wait then. Why are you playing around with me? Why is it so easy? I'll wait on top of our Minecraft bed? I feel like when Takara Live, like, looked for their next jewels, they brought in a bunch of, like, tops, and then they freaking brought me in, who gets swooned so easily. What is my freaking problem? Why is this so easy for you to do to me? So much for Say So Idol arc. Stop! It's supposed to be Say So. Yeah, we're just holding hands in bed. It's fine. It's the Minecraft bed. We're just, you know, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous world. We have to, you know, snuggle close together and... See, I'm the top! Enough! Enough! You have to be a little cheeky with this stuff. I can't believe this. According to Pokemon, that's how you get eggs. Holding hands is the lewdest act. Wow, they're Elaine skipping steps. Stop it! You're making this more lewd than it has to be, I feel. You're just, you're dangerous. You're dangerous, we have to move on. Next confession. That's enough. No, damn it. No, because I liked joking with you about the bush. I think it was really funny. Damn it. I'm in between. I'm so in between right now. I must work now. You can secretly talk about me now. The bush! It was so freaking funny. I cannot believe you shaved your bush. Go work. I don't want to distract you. I just think it's so funny to make her laugh. I feel like... I hope she's gone now. I feel like Hotaru has the potential to bring it out of me the same way that Sansha does. Just because I think the things that Hotaru says are so surprising, but I think that makes it really funny too. I loved every time he talked about the bush, Ruvii would sprint further ahead. Honestly, what made me laugh the most was making Sansha say it in 4 different emotions. You shaved your bush. You shaved your bush? I thought that was so funny. Ruvii left chat. Okay, we have to move on. We have to move on from bush. It's so freaking hilarious though. I'm starting to learn more and more about the true nature of the Hotaru. Hotaru does have that gap between her dishing and her personality. Giving vocal directions was amazing. Okay, now a silly one, now a surprised one, now a sarcastic one. I love that. I love that. I love that. It's my favorite TikTok bit. I didn't know that was like on Sansha's mind too. I had a lot of fun, okay? Bottom line is I had a lot of fun. Would like to have more fun with my gem mates. I just need to learn how to not be as nervous as I am, you know? Because I feel like I was a little bit nervous one-on-one, but I'm just nervous with people in general. I want to be your friend. I'm just very, very nervous. So do I try to get Lumi in now? Stop! Stop! Wait, you were the one! You were the one! Don't bother them. They're working. Did you see that? Anyways. Next confession. Oh god. This one's topical. No. What? This one says, I love watching cute girls in distress. Maybe a little too much. Horror games for the most part. I know that if they really wanted to stop... Wait, what? If they really wanted to stop, they would, and sometimes they do, but oh boy. Nothing gives me a stronger sense of cuteness aggression. I feel a little weird about liking to watch someone have a fundamentally negative experience. I love seeing them devolve into pathetic little creatures, trying to justify not opening doors or clicking buttons or moving because it's scary and something is going to eat me. Like dropping an ice cream cone and they slowly turn and hit you with a pouty little kind of distress. Okay. It was sounding a little evil at first, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean because I get that emotion a lot, right? Because it's like, it's excitement. It's terror. It's anticipation, you know? Otaku version of American Psycho speech. Ultimate horror game making Elaine reach out for collabs. I know, that is the horror. I would be paralyzed for that. But I get what this DuVelle is saying. I understand. Because being in distress in that moment, like not wanting to open the door, it just like boosts my, what do I even say? It's like a adrenaline, right? Adrenaline rush that it's so exciting to feel. And I get the cuteness aggression too, because that's what I get from Sinclair. I hate how it sounds, but I love it. Yeah, like I feel like the wording could be a bit better, but I get you. Uh-huh. I get it, but why he say it like that? I know, right? It was sounding a bit nefarious at first, but then later on it was a bit better. Like dropping an ice cream cone and they slowly turn and hit you with the pouty little kind of distress. Yes. Okay, so for those of you who haven't played Limbus Company, I'm just gonna delve into it a little bit, okay? And I feel like what I have to explain is more unforgivable than this message. Again, Sinclair has his little backstory and everything brought out. He has a little bit of trauma. His family died. One of his classmates burnt and killed them and stuck them to a nail and burned down his family home. And there's moments where Sinclair is like beaten and he's bloody and he's screaming and and he's crying and his teeth are grit and I don't know, like there's so much emotion, there's so much scared and pain, and I'm like, yes. And I kind of really like it. I think you just really have sadism. I like this guy. I like him. He looks very attractive when he's bloody. Oh my god. Oh, you sound like a super villain. I think he's really attractive, and I think it's even more attractive because he overcomes it. Because at the very end of his chapter, he's got this classmate. The classmate turned into a monster, but he's literally like about to do the finishing blow. And by the way, like half of his body is like melted. You can see his like bones and his muscle or whatever, and he's still alive and he's still about to do it. Just short of actually accomplishing it, right? But I think he's so cool. I think he's so attractive when, you know, he gets a punch to the face and he's got a bloody nose and he's on the floor and Elena's a sadist that is too much of a bottom. Poor thing! Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could see him bloody, but the bottom line is that I'm also the one being rescued here, right? Me and him are bloody together. You're so cute when you suffer, honey. Oh, yes, that's it. That's the winning quote. You're so cute when you suffer, Sinclair. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I kind of get it. It's like the same reason people like tsundere, right? Like you like, you like teasing them a little. You like them being a little bit in distress because they panic. The more I learn about the Project Moon universe, the more concerned I get about it. What do you mean? I love Sinclair. He gets over it, no worries. He overcomes it, and that's the important part, right? With each canto, like, they go through their trauma, and then they come out a better person for it, I think. At least so far, right? In a sense, that's a very common trope. People love a bloody hero that pushes his limits and endures. Exactly. They endure. Love it. Yeah, you're putting it in a much more, like, digestible way, and I appreciate it, right? I like that aspect. Yes. I like that he endures, that he's stronger for it, right? I think it's very, it's interesting, and I think it's very applaudable. Our maiden is a heckin' villainous. I wasn't the one punching him and putting him in peril. I'm just saying that I like him, you know, in that situation. Thus, I feel like this might be very forgivable too. This confession is forgivable. I talked about Sinclair a little bit too much during this stream, but I just really like this guy, okay? I hate to be the one to bring this up, but to love is to will the good of another, so the suffering part of this feels like it goes over the line into lust territory. Yeah, maybe a little. Oh, maybe a little, but the thing is, I also really like him. I like him being happy too. So there's later chapters where he says, "Hey, I've got calluses on my palms," and I'm like, "Wow, you really do. You're so awesome." I like that he's strong. I like that he's getting strong. Today I realized one of my friends loves death games and Limbus Company for the same reason, and it's on the same axis as why I can't stand Warhammer 40k. Oh, you can't stand that either? I've heard about Warhammer, but I haven't really indulged in that myself. But if Warhammer's kind of like that, I don't know, maybe I can check it out. Although with like death games, I feel like there's some of them that I'm not super duper into. I mean, I wasn't really into Squid Games. Sometimes like suffering just for suffering's sake isn't really worth it. Limbus Company, I stuck to that one because I really like the characters. Like they're all very fun and charming. Endearing, there you go. They have very endearing traits. So I like Limbus Company, not for the gore, but for the characters. Sometimes I'm even surprised. Sometimes they even have like dry spells of like no gore, and I'm like, oh dang, I just get like jump scared with it all of a sudden. The criteria for forgiven and not forgiven is very wide. I feel like I'm being fair here, right? I'll take but I like the Warhammer fanfic where the blonde guy and the evil space elf gets together. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I do have to delve into Warhammer a little bit, right? I like the minifigs. I like those things. I like people who, I like watching people paint them too. So, I don't know if I'll ever try it myself because it feels like, you know, a lot of money that you have to put into it to start getting into that hobby, but I'd like to try. Yeah, boy has suffered too much in my life so I can get, oh yeah, kind of suffering or grimdark stuff. Oh yeah, please don't feel pressured to share any of it, right? Oh yeah, and they're also super muscular. Oh, they are? The fanfic? Wait, what? Orchestrating that evil sequence? Oh, like the people in Warhammer? Really? See, that's me. If the story feels like it's just there to give a world of suffering, I don't want it. To be honest with Limbus, I just don't want to deal with gacha. Limbus itself I'd be fine with. There's a game called Library of Ruina that isn't gacha. Their first two games aren't gacha. And if you just want to know the story, I feel like, you know, Limbus is kind of apart from it. They all happen in the same universe. But, I think just reading up on those stories is pretty interesting enough, you know? But for death games and Warhammer 40, it's like you're just a misanthrope and think the world is actually this bad. No, I'm with you on that. I like it when like the whole narrative is like, yeah, the world is bad, but there's hope, you know? I like that. Not the part where it's like, yeah, the world is bad and we could be even badder. Sometimes I don't like that in like zombie movies too. But anyway, I feel like I'm getting carried away. Confession stream. All right, let's see. I remember a long time ago, a friend of mine tried to get me into Library Arena. I probably would have been a different person if I actually said yes. Oh, yeah, I feel like Limba's Company was kind of a surprise for me too, because I downloaded it when it came out, stopped playing it, then like a couple years later, I was like, wait a minute, like, let me get in on this when the Honglu Kanto came out. I love Darkest Dungeon for the reason despite the grit, it's hope-pilled. Oh, it is? I like how Darkest Dungeon looks too, so maybe I should get into that. Wow. Anyways, I gotta get on to that next confession, even though this is really riveting, right? Maybe I will dip into Warhammer. The only hope in 40k is a dead king on a throne. There is no hope in that universe. I'm saying this, by the way, and I'm playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring doesn't really have hope in their universe either, right? The thing about Elden Ring is that I think it's really nice to look at, so... But I guess there's still people in there trying to fight for a future that's better, at least for them, right? Anyways, next confession. This one was forgiven. We decided on that, right? Yeah. Next confession. Let's see. Marcus Run. Ooh, this one's nice. This one's just a question, by the way. If you weren't a Healing Opal, what other theme plus gem do you think you'd be? Oh! Thank you so much for the super! I love seeing the meek overcome their challenges. Also, I don't know, I just like my cute thing just a little sad. I love the sad cat memes, stuff like the "No, I'm just a little goblin" video. Oh! Was that you? But yes, I agree with you so hard. Yeah, I like that too. I love it when the meek overcome their challenges as well. Even if it's something as small as like a scary video game, right? I feel a little accomplishment myself when I get over it. Thank you so much for the super. Elden Ring actually does have hope. It's sort of based on the turning of seasons like Dark Souls. The state of the world is because America tried to stagnate it. Oh! I think I remember some videos saying that, right? That America had stopped it in a world of... autumn, maybe? But I like that too. I like that things can be cyclical like that. Summer! Oh, summer! Okay. America summer, huh? Or autumn. Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like she was trying to... No, I don't remember. I have to go watch that video again. But I remember that being something that was said. That she tried to stop it at a certain summer. At a certain season, sorry. I'm getting my words all mixed up. Yeah, her thing is that she removed death and everything stagnated. Even Radon, right? Like stop the stars and stuff? Ronnie is apparently winter. You said world of and now it's a small world after all. It's stuck in my head. Sorry. What, you don't... The Gregorian chants aren't what's stuck in your head right now? And your boys, the Godskins, were actually supposed to kill to continue the cycle? Yeah, that's why they're my boys. Cause they're associated with redacted, you know? I get what you're putting down. I get it. Anyways, this next confession though, they said if you weren't a Healing Opal, what other theme plus gem do you think you'd be? I know this answer. I know this answer so well. Let me just search up real quick. I think it's citrine, right? Because I'm gonna let you guys know that pink is actually not my favorite color. Green is my favorite color. Green is my super duper favorite color. My ring for like school is a green gem, and I believe it is a... Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, it's none of these. It's like a really light green, like, slash yellow looking thing. Maybe it's like, I don't want to say peridot, because I don't think it's peridot, but I don't think it's citrine either. Green is your favorite color? Like a certain fairy. Yeah. But like, you know how emerald is a bit more deeper green? I think I would be like a mix of, I would be booger green. I would be yellowish, lightish, green. Very fresh looking one. And I would be, my theme would be a snake and I would be in the desert. Yeah. Oh god, not that color? What? You're not into that? You don't like booger green? But that would be my theme. Like, I already know. An emerald lamia, yeah. Or let's see, like a jade one maybe? Peridot, I guess. I guess we can land on peridot, right? I would be a peridot and I would be a desert lamia, yeah. You hate anything green color besides Hotaru? Really? I love the color green. I have a lot of like green clothing. I have a lot of green in my room. It just like gives me like tropical slash forest vibes, you know? And I'm kind of into that. Snake Elaine sounds like something fun to try and draw at some point. Oh, I would love that. To like present a priestess, Lamia, green Elaine. Oh, yummy. I love that. Feels like the opposite of those idols who look miserable when their assigned image color is green. What? People don't like green? I like pink, but I like green the most. I think those two colors are really nice together. I feel like it's actually kind of funny, right? Because me and my sister might have like corresponding colors. I feel like growing up, hers would be pink, and then because green was my favorite color, mine would be green. Green is a pretty nice color though. I think green paired with pink and brown. Oh yes, I think that's super cute too. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be like, the more I decorate my room, right? I think I will start incorporating a little bit of pink here. This is kind of funny. I actually have a shrine dedicated to a character that is both pink and green. So it's not like I don't have any pink in my room to begin with, right? I act like someone with pink hair? What's that supposed to mean? I know a VTuber that hates green, lol. Meanwhile, I love green and earth tones. Oh, I love it. I love green earth tones. Yeah, I would say my wardrobe is pretty much like green and black and browns and like sort of muddied colors, right? For me, it depends on the shade of green. There's something nice about the color of healthy plants growing. I agree with that. Like, I don't like, probably like swamp ass green. Like if it's a little too round. I don't know. Yeah, I am a nature girly. I like hikes. I like plants and bee and flower smell. I love all that. I really do. The thing is, I just can't keep a plant alive. I do act like someone with pink hair? What is that supposed to mean? Oh my goodness. Actually, now that I think about it, even though green is my favorite, I never really have any green things. Oh, I cover my my room in green. Oh my god! My keyboard! I love keyboard modding, right? Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's one of my hobbies. I have green keys on my keyboard. I have a placemat on my desk that has little birdies and it's a little green too. Pink-haired characters are usually really cheerful, somewhat shy at certain areas, and really funny. Aww! So I say it fits you like a T. Aw, man. Aw, thanks. You said really nice things, so I'll forgive it. This is also a really nice question, so I'll forgive it, you know? I fantasized about being a snake. Being a green snake. In the desert. Ugh. That's my dream come true as well, so... maybe I will draw an alternate Elaine, right? After all, you guys said that snakes and priestesses go hand in hand, right? Oh, Ooh, what kind of birds? They look sort of like sparrows. Or like little... Okay. Not sparrows. They have like red breast? Robin? I can't remember like what bird has like the red top and like the rest of them is like bird colored. Robin, maybe, yeah. Yeah. Are they green? A little bit green in hue, but it's like, you know, artistic. So like it's a limited palette, but the top of their head is red. Red-headed finch? Maybe like a swallow. Yeah, maybe like a swallow. Huh, maybe. They're just little dainty looking birds with some dainty looking plants. I like this placemat a lot. Not so tropical. It's very foresty in here. Yeah, what the hell is a bird color? I don't know, like browns and like, I don't know, muted colors. I don't freaking know. I feel like finches or swallows is what they look like the most. They have like that long tail in the back. But anyways, thank you so much for this confession. This was a good one, a forgivable one. Yep. Okay. Let's put this one away and move on to that next one. Ooh, this one's cute. This one starts off cute. So let's make sure it does, I guess, right? Hello, Miss Elaine, or Miss L fondly. I want to say I am a proud DuVelle, and I have had so much fun watching you. I usually do not watch a lot of corporate VTubers, but something about your streams caught my attention. Ooh, I almost bit my tongue off. I even enjoy your collabs with other girls, and again, usually I'm not one for busy streams, but y'all are so funny together. Thank you for everything you do, and looking forward to more. From a very new, but still catching up on VODs DuVelle. Ha! I love being called Miss L, yeah. I think that is really cute. Miss L as in loser. But I'm sure they meant this very fondly. They said so afterward. After all. Excuse me. Forgiven! Thank you so much for your confession. Also, welcome in. I'm so glad that you hopped in. Albeit, I guess a little late to the train. But not really. I'm still actually really young here. Yeah, 2 months barely, so. Miss L derogatory. Miss L more like Miss W. Yeah, with all these like nice confessions that I'm getting, for sure I'm Miss W today. That being true, Elaine just have that charm plus 10. Aw, thanks guys. Again, like, I always harp on this, but I like I like being complimented. I like people saying that I'm very easygoing and that I'm pretty chill and they like my vibe, so thank you guys so much for saying that. It brings me so much confidence. Miss L affectionate, aw. DuVelle / affectionate smiles. Miss L needs to focus. I really do, actually. Miss L for lovely? Aw, shucks, guys. But I'm really glad, again, that you guys are enjoying the streams. This one for sure, forgiven, and I'll take this one to heart. This one's also going on my wall for me to print and put over my bed for daily affirmation. Thank you. Next one. Oh god. Oh! This one's also complimenting me. Alright. I like being here. Miss BL also applies. Ah, very true. I like being here because of how funny and entertaining you are. I also really like that you interact and talk with us. I think it's very important for me too. I like reading, catching every comment. I'm sorry if that's not always the case, but I do enjoy our back and forths. So thank you. I'm glad you caught that. The tutorial voice in the background repeating every 5 minutes while she yaps. Stop. Like, let's continue. Next confession says, I realized you drew your whole lore video. Seeing this thumbnail and then looking again at the lore video, I'm slow, okay? And I'm blown away by your talent. Please show us more artwork sometime. I really would like to watch your process. Wait, this isn't a confession. My confession is that sometimes if I drop things on the floor when making food, I will still just eat it. I confess that I do the same. But yes, thank you so much. Yes, that is true. I drew my whole lore video. I don't have it uploaded. I actually really have to. Ruvi's been like chastising me about that lately. But yeah, I would love to draw some more for you guys. I feel like there hasn't been a drawing stream for quite some time, and I'm sorry about that. I really should be getting on that. There was an illustration that I really wanted to, I guess save for Memba streams, right? Because last Memba stream was also a drawing stream. Are we sure Ruvii isn't actually your manager? Man, sometimes I feel bad because she kind of is. I'm so commander, so on top of it, I strive to be as like ready as she is. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think for sure you will get more artwork streams in the future. Definitely in the near future, because I do want to share that interest of mine with you, and I would love to host like drawing classes if you're interested in it. Even though I myself, I don't think I'm the best teacher. I don't even think I like show really well by example, right? But I have a lot of fun drawing, and I think we can make some wonderful memories together with all of us on a canvas. Oh my god, we can draw together! Ah! I just remembered that's like a thing we can do. Yeah, drawing classes with you sound amazing. Yeah! I went back to watch that member stream. I really liked your art. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I'm not like the best, but I think it's fun. I think it's fun to show you guys that. Oh, hi, Ruvii Redcore. Hi, welcome in. Wow, the raiders, the Ruvii raid. Hi, welcome in, recruits. The recruits are rolling in! Rev it up, Ruvii! Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing in your recruits. If you guys haven't seen me before, my name is Elaine DuVelle. I am your Healing Opal and Holy Maiden of Takara Live's PRISMIA. Yep, they're first generation. Hi, nice to meet you. We're doing some confession streams today, and they're turning out really nice. My aim. My aim is your heart. Smiles. But hi, Ruvii. Hi, Ruvii-chan. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a lot of fun over at Ruvi's stream. I'm sure you did. Oh wait, they're trying to eat us, right? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, don't eat them. Don't eat them. Hungry recruits? Hold on, okay? Hold on. I got some different food you can eat that aren't the DuVelles. But hi, welcome in. What was I? Tendies. Wait, hold on. I got a spray bottle here. Get away from them. Get away. We came to feast! No! What? That can't possibly be true. No, you came to confess. You came to have a great time. You came to hear the confessions, right? Yes, they are robots, but the thing is they look like microwaves, so they'll keep you in there. They'll hold you in there. I don't have to tell you guys to be careful, okay? Just keep an eye on them. I was literally just talking about Ruvii too. Microwave? Huh? They don't have souls, so they can't confess. You have those souls to spare. I think recruits can spare a little confession. They're confessing that they're hungry. Yeah, looks like. Oh my goodness. Is she feeding you guys over there? Do you guys get your daily intake of oil? Is that what she gives you? Well, anyway. here's a tank of oil. Here's a battery if you need it. What else do machines eat? Maybe some gears if you'd like. And welcome in. Make yourselves comfy. Ruvii-chan, if you got a raid and run, I totally understand. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. Let's see about this confession. What was I saying? Yeah, it'd be really nice to do art streams for you guys. Yeah, bottom line is that, yeah, I'll do some art streams for you guys. This is a good confession that will be very nicely forgiven, even if you do eat food off of the floor sometimes. I do it too. No problem, it's no worries. Wait, you're always recruits. Have you ever considered wagering your soul in a game of Go Fish? No, don't do it. Don't fall for it. That's indentured servitude right there. You don't want to fall for that. DuVelles! We're supposed to be the nice ones. What are you thinking right now? Next confession. Let me grab it real quick. Soul, no. Do you want me to get you out of purgatory? You keep yourself in check, man. Okay, read this one. Let's download this one. Oh goodness. Oh, these are really nice, guys. When I saw Miss Elaine the first time, it was love at first sight. Very happy to be her Neko Mimi if that's what it takes. You guys guessing who it is so funny to me. Don't do that. I know they aren't here, so if it is them, they can't defend themselves. But honestly, this could be anything, right? Anyone, right? Wait, why me? Clearly not then, right? That's a jolly quote. Really? You guys are so funny. You broke first on the Neko Mimi cross. It can be you, it can be me. Yeah, it really could be anyone. It really could be anyone. It just made me laugh so hard that you guys guessed one specific person. But it could be anyone. It really could. This is forgivable, I suppose. This is forgivable. I feel like some people would say not, but I think it's a little cheeky and funny. I'll give it a little bit of a pass. Yeah. I think it's very cute how you can, you know, hope to be so high up there, right? Hope for more. When I just bro-zoned you guys like an hour ago, I feel. But that's a nice sentiment. That's pretty cute. That's pretty neat, right? Not on that confession is me, but that broke me because I like seeing Elaine happy. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You're stroking my ego, and I'm happy. Let me get something else. Another confession. Another confession. Oh my god. Oh. What DuVelle meat tastes like, Mama? Forgive me, DuVelles. Forgive me, DuVelles. I have sinned. 'Twas but a night ago that I had my first taste of DuVelle flesh. It was in a moment of weakness, in a moment of hunger. It was life or death out there, I tell you. It was eat or be eaten. Starve or thrive. Upon my journey in this new land, in this new foreign land of Minecraft where everything's a block and I wasn't sure if I would find my next meal, if I would perish before then, or if I would be able to taste the sweet flesh of another living being. I'm sorry, but I did partake in the flesh of a DuVelle. Unforgivable? This is how I become a Lamia. I start eating avians. Oh god. Oh my god. You unlocked the 2.0. How could you guys do this? But, yes, I did partake. I did eat one of my precious DuVelles. regret it. I regret how supple and succulent the flesh was. How deliciously odorous, and how the umami flavors. She's gonna take her habit off and have scales one of these days. I'm calling it. Oh god, the recruits are right. It's just that when you're starving for so long, and when you're on half a heart for so long, when you feel like the next step could be your last, and you get, oh my god, just a slab of delicious DuVelle meat in between your teeth and down your throat. Oh my goodness. Okay, calm down now. You're getting too real. Oh, it was like eating yummy fried chicken. Oh, just the right amount of grease and fat in there. And, oh, it was really good. I'm sorry. It tasted like chicken. I'm sorry to say. DuVelle meat tasted a little bit like chicken, and it was really good, and I'm so sorry. Will you ever forgive me? Will you forgive me not only for the act, but also for the fact that I kind of enjoyed it too? It got me at max heart, and I felt my life force seep back into me. Did the DuVelle sacrifice themselves willingly? I think so. You guys were saying, please live. You guys were saying, ikite. Ikite. You said it. The painting seems real accurate. It's good to know that if the winter gets rough, we can save Elaine. Like in that meme, Doctor, was the meat transfer successful? Yeah, where did you think where'd you think the meat came from? Who do you think gave you the teeth? I won't make you eat them again. I realize this may have swayed your pure heart. Well, now I'm in the confessional booth. I mean, the influence may have been there, but I was the one to take the act after all. I did partake in the flesh. Would you ever forgive me, DuVelle? Please. Am I forgiven or am I not? I feel like I should reread the membership terms of service like now. There was never like a clause in there that said, you know, that I won't devour you or not. Yeah, forgiven? Thanks guys. Yeah, I'll take that. Forgiven. If it takes for you to survive, yeah, forgiven. Yeah, it was my last resort, okay? Even though you were really, really tasty. Thank you. Forgiven! Yay! Wait, you guys don't remember the blood pact? Shh, don't tell him about that. You know, some people don't remember, some people were hit over the head with the Grail, you know? Plus full heal, -1 sub. Yeah, that's the give and take about it, right? That's the cost for it. I got one less subscriber, but it's because they're in my tummy now. Oops. Anyway. Takes it away. Rips it off, drinks from it. Next confession. Ooh, this one's a bit of a long one. They say... Let's see. Oh god. Oh wait, what? Oh no. Not that. I think this one's it. Yes. Okay. Next confession says... This may be a bit of a late submission, but I wanted to send in an actual confession. Oh god. When I was younger, I wasn't that great at picking up on social cues or reading in between the lines. I still don't think I'm the best at it, but I've definitely improved over the years. When I was around 5 or 6 years old, I had a girl I considered my friend. It's important to note that she didn't consider me hers, but I couldn't tell whatsoever. Oh no! She used to bully me pretty often, but I'd follow her around regardless because I just couldn't get the hint. Eventually, she flat out told me she didn't like me, and at the time I felt pretty dejected. Fast forward to now, I've told some friends about this story, and some of them insist to put some of my current tastes and interests into perspective. While that may be true, I don't think that event had much of a direct influence. That's it. That's it. Oh god. The MVL? Yeah. Was your confession that you're a little bit of a masochist? Oh god, I'm moving around. I'm moving around. Boy, I sure hope this girl bullying me doesn't change my brain chemistry. I feel like this is like really prevalent, right? I recall the author of, I think, Chainsaw Man kind of has a story like this too, right? That they were bullied by a girl and that it like woke something in them because they had a crush on them. Hey, DuVelle, care to elaborate which taste they might be referring to? I'm a little susceptible to this too, though. I feel like it's very common. Am I the one to forgive? Like, did you mean to send this to me or to the girl that bullied you a little? Yeah, the author of Chainsaw Man and the author from Nagatoro too. Oh yeah, they're both kind of degenerate like that, right? Oh god. Am I supposed to forgive you for this? Huh. This one's kind of wild to me. This one's kind of wild, but kind of relatable, so I'm kind of inclined to forgive you for it, right? Suffering breeds art. As long as it made you a better person for it afterward, right? Are you in a forgiving mood? This one's fine because I'm not the girl that was bullying. I'm not the subject of lust in this sentence, I feel, right? And you guys have said so yourself. I'm not the bullying type. So, obviously, that wasn't what compelled them to send this. It is kind of strange that you chose me to confess this to, though, right? I wonder who sent that one in. Haha. Sweat emoji! Unless you would forgive someone as they want to be released from their burdens. Do you want to be released from this, though? Or do you want to... Do you want to be... Is this suffering to you, first of all? Fourth self-report! Yo, it could be you! This is also me, okay? I'm gonna say that. This is also me. I would like to be forgiven for it, but I don't think you should be forgiven for your peak taste. Because there's nothing to forgive. But because it's a positive thing, I'll forgive you. Yeah? I do like Yuri. I like all forms of Yuri, including toxic Yuri. Yeah. If this was in my fanfic, if this wasn't a fanfic I was reading, I would be like, yes, +2. This is awesome. I love it. So spicy. I'll forgive it. And in the topic of Yuri, and the topic of yaoi, and the topic of normal love, it's all good to me. This sounds like a good story. This sounds like a good thing to be forgiven. Even if it did make you a little bit of a masochist, right? I feel like it's masochism, but pure of heart form. I'll forgive this one as well. Ding, 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 forgiven. Next one. I say forgiven. It wasn't his fault, technically. Yeah, that's what I mean too, right? Like, you can't really help it. You can't really help that, like, the stars aligned and gave you that. The masochism buff. Thank you so much for your confession. Let's move on to the next one. Let me do a little bit more cleaning. I'm like saving them on my desktop, then cleaning them periodically. Oops. Yeah. And delete. Yes. Okay. Read that one. This next one, I won't put it on the screen because it's Elaine cute. Forgiven. Forgiven and correct. Thank you for your confession. Wait, what? Oh. This one's a little crazy. I'll put it up over here. Wait, what? Speaking of Talk to Yuri, have you seen there's a visual novel called that? You date a sludge girl? A sludge, not slime? Can't stand daring the pause. Oh yeah, Toxic Yuri finally released. You saw a little bit of that one, right? I used to beat people up for money in middle school. $20 per kid. But a lot of kids were relatively that and rude to others. People always look at me like I'm crazy whenever I admit this, but I honestly don't think it's that bad. What kind of rough and tumble world were you living in? 20 bucks for a kid? Who's paying you? Who's paying you? For $20? Well, okay, honestly, I don't condone it, but based. Yeah, I think so, right? As long as like your ops were, you know, those two things. Wait, how did the teachers not know about the $20 bully for hire racket? I know, right? I feel like kids were selling food out in the schoolyard, and then they would be caught immediately. But like 20 bucks per kid, and you're the bully? Dad condones it. Continue. Oh, Ruvii! That was a hitman! Dude! Ruvii! $20 in middle school? Who had that much money in middle school? Exactly! Like, you would sell, like, chips for, like, 50 cents, and people would be like, man, I'm really lucky today that I have $1 so I can buy some chips from this one student. But $20?! Oh my god, it was Ruvii. Ruvii did this. So that's why I didn't get bullied in middle maiden school. It was Ruvii this whole time from the future, who had $20 in their pocket. What? They beat up the problematic kids? What's wrong with that? They were also a kid. That is true. I was never a kid. I was in a test tube. But she likes this. Ruvii out here saying sometimes hitmen are necessary. Well, because it was a rough and tumble world out there, and because you were beating up questionable kids with like very, very bad principles. And it was 20 bucks. I mean, that's good business practice, right? That's good business practice. It's really good, you know? It's good that you charged for what your services were worth as well. Forgiven. I'll forgive it. Ruvii with that Ryuko Matoi backstory. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Exactly. I mean, what were you saving up for? What did you need $20 for? I'm sure it was for good reasons, right? Cause you were, you know, beating up the bad guys, essentially. I like this. I like it. It was a bit crazy. GameCube. I mean, what? That's true, GameCube. Wait a minute, Ruvii, did you do this? Well, how does she have an answer? Ruvii bought her GameCube by beating up kids on the schoolyard for 20 bucks each. Revelation. It's not me, I promise. I'm just guessing. This is a really good guess, of course. That was a really good guess. That's like 10 kids worth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that's just 10 kids. You know? Heck yeah, that's my commander. Let's go. Oddly specific guesses. Fifth self-report! This one's no longer anonymous. This one was clearly from Ruvii Redcore. So because it is from Ruvii Redcore, and because this is a very justice-pilled kid, yeah, it's forgiven. I mean, I already gave the go-ahead. I already gave the green light. It's a forgiven sin. It's fine. You beat people- oh my god! You beat people up, and oh my god, I just remembered that my sister- there was a time when we went to church together, and the guy up there saying the prayers and stuff, he was like, yeah, it's, you know, let me teach you between cardinal sins and just normal sins. It's a normal sin if you steal money and it's below $40. No, it's below $50. But once it's over $50, that's a cardinal sin. And you have to repent for that, like hardcore. And I'm like, what? So, okay, it's below $50. You're forgiven. That's not a cardinal sin. You're good. According to that guy's teachings, you know, you're good. You can power scale sins, so charge $49.99. Yeah, I think so. Does that value adjust with inflation? I think so. So it's just $20 will just make it under the cut, right? In this economy, the entire school. We gotta start measuring the value of products about how many kids Ruvii would have had to beat up. A GameCube's worth 10 kids. I think you're good. What a weirdly specific way to classify sin. I know, right? I was also kind of like, ooh. This is 10 Ruvii beatings. Oh, Ruvii beatings is kind of crazy though, right? Ruvii beatings would probably hurt a lot. A mortal sin is one in which the matter is grave, you know it is wrong and do it anyway, so that feels a lot like the guy was confusing it for larceny. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that guy's deal was, but, you know. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny to differentiate $50 versus, like, any amount beneath that, but forgiven. Let's move on. Next sin. Next forgiveness. I used to beat people up when I was younger. Like, that is such a crazy start to this, to the confession, right? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I feel like this is just like, this just happens when you're a kid, right? Back when I was younger, we was playing a game of cricket, and I had a mallet, and we was playing, I didn't pay attention, and I was like 7, and I hit my younger brother when it was my turn, and I didn't notice him behind me, and I hit him near the eye, and I cried so bad I thought I hurt him so bad. Can I be forgiven? Yes, because forgiveness. I also feel like you were crying while you were typing this. You're like however many years old, and you're thinking about the time when you were 7 and you accidentally hit your younger brother. Yes, you can be forgiven. Do not worry. Don't cry. You're okay. It's gonna be okay. Ow! Not forgiven! No, it's forgiven. It's forgiven. If I remember right, my sister hit me in the head with a baseball bat once. Oh my god! I think I hit like my cousin with the Wii remote, right? Because the Wii remote is so easy. Oh my god! And there was this one time where I was taking a trip. Oh, and this scared me so freaking bad. This scared me so bad. I almost thought I was gonna like die, like in the car. But we were on a field trip, and me and my sister, we stopped to like grab a snack from the vending machine. And I was like, don't stick your hand in there. And by pulling her hand out of like the little hole where like the food falls down, I guess there was something sharp inside the vending machine. But I pull her arm out and her like finger is just sliced completely. Not off, but like it's sliced. And she starts crying and I'm like, oh my god, I'm terrible. But I'm like also thinking like, what nefarious, like someone planted a knife in there with like disease. And I don't know, like she could catch something. I'm so scared. But she was crying in the car and I was looking at my mom like, please don't be mad at me. I didn't know this would happen. But I also felt so bad for her. Things like this happen when you're young, you know? And it's not on purpose. So you can be forgiven. Don't cry. That's okay. Oh damn, that's traumatic. I know, right? I felt so bad. I felt so bad, but she's okay. Thankfully. She's still alive and here with me today. Oh my god. But yeah, forgiven. Confession forgiven. Don't worry. I'm sure they forgave you too. Next confession. There's red. That one too. Huh? Oh, this one's really new. This one might be like sent in during the stream, right? I'm one of the ones that called you hot in the confessions, and I want you to know that despite you having the finger-tearing interest and the Kezu appreciations, I still find you endearingly hot. Alright, so remember the guy who asked for the link? That guy? Oh, probably, huh? Based. I can't unforgive this guy then. I can't unforgive this DuVelle. You guys are saying based, based, based. I like how she read it with the deep voice too. I'm one of the ones that called you hot in the confessions. My voice is kind of going because I'm yelling and screaming. You guys are kind of wild over here. Based. It was that guy! I mean, I can't not forgive this one, right? I feel like if I don't forgive this one, you guys are gonna set me ablaze. So, I get forgiven. The higher powers decree this confession worthy of forgiveness. Endearingly hot is such a nice term. Right? I kind of like that too. Yeah, I'll give that one to you. You can call me endearingly hot, it's fine. Alright, that's fine. You can do that, it's okay. Next one. Mark is red. Oh, I think I would destroy you if you called me this. I think, okay. This confession. Hello, Miss Elaine. The sin I committed was during an unarchived stream where I called my Oshi Pukey Bear. I thought it was a good pun to Pookie Bear. Will I ever be forgiven? No, that's unforgivable. That's horrible. Pukey Bear. No, you should feel ashamed of that one. I remember that, but I don't know who it was. Oh my god, lifetime mistake. Yeah, you fumbled hard. Sorry to say. Oops. Who did this? Oh, I legit wouldn't catch that because I would have processed this different. Who did this sin? That's a badge of dishonor. Into the fire, for real. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's unforgivable. Gross! I definitely was there for that. Oh, that's so gross. That's gross. Oh, goodness. Yeah, into the fire with you. That is unforgivable. I'm sorry to say. I'm laughing because I'm hoping that wasn't me. I'm forgetting. Was that me? No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But if that was me, I wouldn't forgive you and I would be staring over here like silent completely. I think it was the Benidoki. It was the Benidoki summer thing? Maybe. That wasn't me though, right? No. Who did that? Awful, awful. Awful and unforgivable. Don't out yourself for that one. Keep it inside, okay? Because I think you'd be stoned. I think you'd be stoned to die if you outed yourself. Next sin. I mean, next confession. Pukey Bear. Aww. Oh my god. Mods ban that guy if we ever find him. Yeah, sniff him out. Next confession. Oh my god. Huh? What? Okay. This also looks justice coded, I feel, right? Hi, Elaine. I thought of some more stuff to confess. I'm the one who that owned oh my god! Soldiering. So in high school, we were a really, really small high school that was in just one room. A series of events had us overthrowing the student government and establishing a theocracy and eventually a dictatorship. I ruled for all 4 years after the religion teacher put me in charge, so I had a mandate from heaven to rule. Eventually, we got support from several teachers and the principal, but some were horrified the dictatorship worked as a government. I also had a person I worked with that was really horrible. He was mean to children, creeped on a fellow teacher, and was super wrathful about people of a specific nature. I did 2 things. I got him to eat Rocky Mountain oysters without telling him what it was. 2, at recess, when we were playing with the kids, I accidentally hit a kickball that smacked him right in the nads. He crumpled, and I had to feign concern, but I was smiling inside. A mandate of heaven to rule the high school class is insane. I also think that's insane. What are you? What are you, Soladrin? What are you? Smirks? Ruvii! I think it's very commendable that you're such a paladin. You are such a paladin of, like, what do I even say? Paladin of justice exhales quietly through my nose. Enough! No, stop! You can't be like, this pleases the king. Enough! It's more Ruvii lore. We know that it's Soladrin, but it sounds like it's also coming from Ruvii. Ruvii's like, yes, that's my that's my brilliant knight. I cannot believe you. Yes, it is very commendable. It is very commendable, but I also have my jaw on the floor about this. I cannot believe this is your life. Look, I will go out of my way to protect the small ones, and I find that very commendable. I think that's very cool and awesome of you. Yeah. Obviously, Ruvii thinks it's cool too. Because you ruled with such... Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. Yeah, is it commendable? She did rule a dictatorship. But it does sound like they protected the weak from the strong, or from, you know, from the unfair. There you go. They protected the people. Elaine and Ruvii response feels like the kid that gets in trouble for fighting and the mom is upset and the dad says, did you win? It does, doesn't it? I'm trying to be like morally, like, you're asking me to forgive you. Because I'm here to forgive you, you know? I'm here to tell you, like, that wasn't the right thing to do. You know better. But I'm proud of you that your principles are in the right alignment. So, because of that, and because you've already gotten your dad's approval, you've already gotten the smirk and everything, yeah, sure. Forgiven. You're forgiven. Congratulations. Congratulations on ruling your classroom. Congratulations on letting him eat Rocky Mountain oysters and kicking him in the nads. Good job. Hello, nice to meet you. You saw my ad? Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, grab a chair, we're doing confessions. To be fair, I was popular as a dictator because I got us field trips to the zoo, pizza parties, and bowling trips. Wait a minute, that is pretty commendable. That is really good. I also like that you're a little bit chuny, right? I think that's very, endearing. There you go. Yeah. So I'll give you the pass, you know? You did good. Field trips are good. I need to be oppressed like that. What a first stream to hop onto, I know, right? Crazy. Oh yeah, Elaine had YouTube ads. Yeah, I did, so welcome in. I'm glad it's pulling you guys in. So were you a dictator or just like queenship? I feel like it was like, not, I guess dictator isn't like the right word to use for that. But that's your chuny nature, isn't it? Forgiven for this one. Next confession. Mark is red. What? Boo! What do you mean? I mean, wait, hold on though, because I can think of a couple, right? Next confession is this. Oh, holy maiden, I have sinned. You are only my third favorite Latina. I'm so sorry. Ow. Ow. Not forgiven, but I understand. What a statement! Not forgiven, but I do understand. Because I can think of some in my head that I'm like, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I understand. However, me not being your favorite, that is egregious. And I can't believe you would admit that to me, a Latina. Don't you know that I'll take it to heart? Don't you know that I will curse you? That I will have this in my mind? Because I am possessive, okay? Sure, I'm a little nice to you on the surface, but deep down, yes, the hatred is boiling, okay? Remember that. Remember that. There's so many Latinas to love, this is true, yeah. Remember that? However, I understand your plight. I understand that it's so very hard to pick between us. Can you curse him in Spanish? I don't think he's earned that. I don't think they've earned that. Says that I'm only their third favorite. Mal creado. Imbécil. Puta madre. You know? I didn't even realize that you were Latino till now. Definitely can't tell from the accent. Maybe a bit from the going offness. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Joseph Spanish. 10 You think so? Thank you. Muchas gracias. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish too often because I'm gonna be honest. I need some practice on it. Also, I get really nervous, right? I understand that it's hard to pick between us, but I don't understand why I wouldn't be your #1 favorite. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Why'd you repeat my sentence back to me? Like it's hard to believe, huh? Oh, I had killing intent. Yeah, I hope you felt it. I hope you did. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, but understandable. Because my heart, too, loves the Latinas. Dude, I freaking love Selma Hayek. So I understand. I, too, would be my own third favorite Latina, you know? Let me get rid of this. Next confession! I'm a mom. Ooh. What? Ooh, okay. I'm reading this one. I'm like kind of pre-reading these because they're a bit short. What outfit would you like next for your model? Realistically, I feel like something more casual would be really nice, right? I want something casual. I want something where my hair is tied differently. Also forgiven. This was just a question for me. Oh, this would be cool. Yeah. I would like something... Yeah, all I could really say is casual, because I feel like that's pretty realistic, right? And then eventually something corrupted. Something corrupted and evil, right? I want my Lamia thing to be a thing, but I don't think I'm snake adjacent, right? So based. Yes! I mean, damn, who said that? Next outfit is just Elaine in iron pants. The best tag in the universe. Oh, evil. Corruption? Why'd you turn this evil? Why'd you turn this unpure? I just meant like, oh, my outfit's black. Corrupted evil Elaine, I will not be ready. Lamia Elaine, that'd be peak. I love snakes, so, you know, I can only dream though. I don't think I'm snake adjacent, so I feel like that's a pipe dream if anything. But something corrupted, yes, with a black veil, I would love it. Something to cover my eyes with, I would love it. Oh, that'd be actually freaking awesome! I want something where my eyes are covered. Like, just behind a veil, you see, like, only a peek of it? Oh, that'd be so cool! Something where I can hold a halberd as well. Yeah, I gotta rep my boy. Sinclair. I gotta hold on to a halberd. Snakes associated with sin, bad end. Yes! I would love that. I think I like Lamias more than Gorgons. No, I'm a little bit chud-pilled in that. Yeah! Oh! Maybe not as like separated as I think. Yeah, maybe I can be. Thank you, Ruvii, for reasoning that. Oh! Come on, Elaine, we know you better than that. Elaine with dark skin and white hair? Be still my heart! That's like my favorite thing ever! With like lighter pink hair and then I'm a little bit tanned. Yes, I get tanned really easily after. Oh, ooh, this could happen. This could actually happen. Corrupted Elaine, the opposite Elaine. Alter Elaine. Yes, yes, yes. And if regenerating with the chalice hurts, then it's regrowth of the limbs and molding. Yes, a little bit of a horror Elaine. Oh, that's my dream. Oh, realistically, I feel like it would have to be like casual sort of thing, but maybe sometime in the far near future we can have an alter Elaine that's snake associated and a little bit tan and a little bit lighter in the hair. Oh, that'd be so nice. Actually, snakes are very common among holy maidens. They represent corruption, so it makes sense. So the day that I start stream and then I have a little snake slithering behind me, you guys will know, okay? You guys will know what comes next. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I love that. I love that. I'm keeping that in my brain for the next idea. Okay, cool. Yes, yes. Awesome. Okay. Thank you for that. That's a forgiven confession for real. Oh, to elaborate real quick, I was given the titles. Ooh, El Jefe, God King Emperor, Caesar, and my personal favorite, El Presidente Magnifico. Dude, you were living the life. I wish I was that cool during middle/high maiden school. Damn, that's cool. I like that one. Here's to that. Also, thank you so much for the soup, bud. Dang. I like that you have to like elaborate too. I appreciate that. Really cool nicknames, Jefe. That's really cool. Next confession. Wait, what is this? Let me read this one like several times, right? Ooh. Am I getting this right? So, I've heard other VTuber do this, but do you slowly gather the information of your DuVelles under their names? Do you mean like, do I gather information on you guys based on like the stuff that you say to me? Or are you talking about like personal information? You mean like your birth given name and everything, your SSN, your home address? No, I wouldn't say so. We all stay pretty anonymous here. We all stay pretty anonymous here, right? Or are you talking about a grudge list? Are you talking about like if you say something evil to me, like, you know, the person who said the third favorite Latina, are you talking about in that way? A grudge list? Oh, the spreadsheet after the 7th self-report? I know, right? Yeah, I did start writing your names down after you guys started self-reporting. For your evil ways. No, I don't keep anything like that on you guys. Yeah, the chat spreadsheet. There's a chat spreadsheet? No, this is all coming from the mind at the moment, but that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Good thing I'm so unconspicuous. Wait a minute, hold on. That doesn't sound like a bad idea just because like my memory isn't the best. Even though, yes, I do recognize your names. It'd be nice to, keep tabs on you, right? As if she has time to make a spreadsheet. Stop it, Ruvii. Stop it. Stop it. She's calling me out. She's calling me out. She's calling me out. She's calling me the fuck out right now. I can't believe she just did that. I think it might be the thing we talked about earlier where you recognize us in what we've done by name. Yeah! I do recognize you guys in what you've done by name. I feel like sometimes maybe I might confuse you guys, but I feel like I know your essence at this point, right? And the more we talk with each other, the more I'll be able to place things that you do with a name, yeah. But I definitely recognize your names, and I recognize the way you guys talk to me sometimes, so yeah. Commend me, okay? I'm commendable. Because I'm trying my best here. Yes. Siete palabras. Esencia? Yeah, the esencia, the essence of DuVelle. TM. Yeah, your smell. It's awesome the way you do that. Just gotta have a memorable name. Yeah, dude 22072. Memorable name. She's got the spreadsheet. Well, Ruvii already shattered that. I don't have a spreadsheet. I don't know if I'll ever have time, but it'd be nice, right? Just because my memory isn't the best. First she feed us the evil red woman, now she make perfume of us. She is exploiting us. It's just that you smell so good. It's just that you smell so good and you're so precious to me. Forgiven. Isn't it so awesome and heartfelt that she just remembers you all that well? Exactly. I don't need a spreadsheet to remember you. Bye. Yeah. So I don't need a spreadsheet. It's all up here in the noggin. De duvet. Smells like Costco rotisserie chicken. Next confession. Mark is red. Oh. That sounds delicious. Do you like it? I haven't had Costco rotisserie chicken as of late, but I feel like, did they not have like a scandal recently with that? Guys, be careful with the Costco chicken. You know, I love Costco, but be careful with their Costco rotisserie chicken. They do stay in that plastic bag for so long. That $1.50 hot dog though combo, yummy. All right. Let's see. Next confession. Hello, Lainey! It's been a while now since I found out about you. I've been waking up so early to watch you, and you like talking to me that I started to have a big crush on you. Ah, that's my confession! I guess I'll forgive that. I'll forgive it because you're waking up early to see me. Thank you. That's yours? You don't out yourself? Don't out yourself! Don't out yourself! And the 8th self-report? Hey, you can't do that. I just bro-zoned you guys. On me? Wakes up so early, outs themselves. You gotta be a little cheeky with that. Haha, caught you, brave one. That's not me, never mind. Okay, forgiven again. How could you do that? You're really brave for saying that. Oh, brother. That's alright, you can have a little crush on me, but remember, you're bro-zoned, okay? Otherwise, it's unforgivable. Next! Thank you for your... Yeah, that was pretty brave of you. Thanks for your confession. Next one! Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Alright. This one might be a confession from my own heart. Let's see. Oh, holy maiden. I must ask. Am I the weird one? I heard your so many rants about a character being bloodied, suffering, and being enjoyable. And I really like romance where characters are a little forceful. I like when an MC kisses a girl and she resists at first, but then she submits to a deep, passionate kiss. I like how she denies she wants this and just needs a little push to admit her feelings. I would never do this onto a real woman, but in fiction, so hot. I feel like this kind of toes the line, right? It's very dependable on the vibe. On the vibe of the fic and everything. I feel like consent is a very sexy thing, okay? Let's get that straight first. Consent is very, very sexy. In a fanfic too, though, I'm like, it's kind of a toss-up. There has to be a really good setup to this. And there has to be very, very obvious consent. I also very like them bloody. It is at the very edge of romantic, right? There has to be passion here. There has to be very obvious passion here. Wow, so deep, so deep. There has to be passion. There has to be a lust, a lust from both sides. That's very, very obvious. This is like at least 80% of shoujo manga. Yeah, I feel like that's true too, right? If there's no pining or yearning lead up, then what's the point? Yeah, there has to be pining and yearning. That's the setup, basically, right? Like, kya, no, not here. Don't do it. But there's an obvious yearning, right? Watches from afar. God, I hope they kiss me. Till later on being like, kya, they're kissing me. Kya, I'm so shy, kya. Yeah, I'll forgive you for that one. The feeling of I want you plus forbidden love. Exactly. Thanks for helping me explain these things, because I feel like I'm not good at explaining these things, but I do get you. I do get what you mean. I do get that it is a very pure form of desperate love here. I also like that you said that you wouldn't do this in real life. Okay? That's a very important thing to note. Don't do this in real life. If people say no, that means no. However, in fiction, and if there's like obvious yearning, an obvious buildup, obvious passion here, I got you. I get you. Can be forgiven. Coming from the one who is also like, oh, I love it when he's getting beat. I love it when he's bloody and overcoming things. And I love my finger getting ripped off and me being like, Kia, ow, my finger. Then this is good. This is okay. Yeah, in that context, it is fine. I understand. Well, you can't blame her for not being self-aware. What did I come back to? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All you have to know is that this is a little bit forgiven, right? Now that self-dominate thyself out moment. Oh my god, yeah, I really shot myself in the foot for that one. Oh goodness. Mark is red. Next confession. Oh, this one's a twofer, okay? I'll do two confessions. One lighthearted one and one less so. Oh god! Confession one? Okay, this one's a lighthearted one. We'll split it in two then as well. Watching you since debut has been a joy, and I have loved getting to nerd out over so many things like D&D and Fire Emblem. You are a very fun maiden to listen to yap, and I am so glad I have been introduced to you. Freak flag and all! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! That's a forgiven! That's forgiven if I've ever read one. Yes! Again, I'm glad that we're able to open up to each other, right? Because I always feel like yeah, I like this interest, but maybe I don't like it as much as I say I do. But if I really sit down and start talking about it, yes, I love this. And I love that we can all come together and talk about our very similar interests together, right? Yeah. Very fun. Always really fun. And I love learning new things because honestly, I feel like I always stop at deep diving, but I love learning more. So if you have like fun facts about like Fire Emblem, just Elden Ring, I love hearing them because I love being illuminated, yeah? So thank you for that. Good half, forgivable half of your confession. Let's see about the second half. This might be another purgatory, right? The banter between all of us feels like very close friends sitting on a couch or out in the world, man. Yes! Yes, and I love that. I love it when you guys say that. I appreciate that. Second part of this confession, in the most respectful way I can say this, as someone with a fixation on mouth sounds? Wait, what? There are some sounds you make that makes me need to take a bird bath in the Grail water to keep myself a holy DuVelle? I pray that This may be deemed forgivable in the eyes of our holy maiden, but I understand if I must become a DuVelle nugget and burned for my sins. I think it's very funny that you said DuVelle nugget. Like, you can't have your limbs anymore. Ooh, that's another one. I'm very self-conscious about my mouth sounds. Like, I'll have a few that are like my tongue and everything. Cause I just struggle a lot with voice acting and how raw sometimes my throat sounds, how nasally I can be, and how my tongue just kind of flaps and it makes like wet noises. It sounds so golden and crispy. Yeah, I might put you in the fryer for pointing this out. My mouth sounds, right. But I think this is fine too. I mean, you're spinning it as a really positive thing. But Ruvii begs to differ here. You might be baked soon. Alhamdulillah. You may be baked soon. However, I'll forgive this. Thank you. Ruvii did this to us. What headphones bro has? Hearing the I didn't read that right, but I get what you mean. I know, right? What do you have me at like 1000% right now? But brother, I'm hungry. I'm actually kind of hungry. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry too. But this is like second to last. Don't send anymore. I'm tired. I'm hungry. But I've appreciated the ones you've sent so far. Thank you. I'm kind of hungry and thirsty, and I could use some DuVelle chicken meat. DuVelle's just volunteering ourselves to become food. I guess that's how you get to hear the mouth sounds more closely, right? You can close the inbox. I can? I don't know how to do that. It's okay. It's just this one and the next one, and that's it, okay? Forgiven. Good job. You were scared to confess that second one. I can tell, right? But you confessed it, and it was a good one. Good job. Last one. Oh my god. Last confession, guys. Don't send any more. But this one's good. This one's nice. Hey Lainey, what gem are you? I've been wondering of what gem you are. What? You have? But I say it every stream, I feel. I am Takara Live's Healing Opal. I am their Opal. I say Ohai Opal every... hey! Ohai Opal. Yeah, I'm their Opal. Of Takara Live's first gem, PRISMIA. Opal? Like shape? No, like the stone. It's the opal stone. It's like very iridescent. Yeah. Crow in disguise. I know, right? I'm gonna get picked up and like taken to Treasure City. Opal? Like the shape? You mean oval, right? Anyways, last confession here. I really wish I could draw, so I could draw Emerald Scales, Lamia, Elaine with red hair and eyes, happily reading BL going, yes! With her long tongue out. I am manifesting this, Drawvells. My confession is that I postponed a date for what? Oh my god! You postponed a date to come hang out with me? Why would you do something like that? Damn! Oh my god, it could be a doctor's date. You're right. It could be like an appointment. Exhales a short breath through my nose. Ruvii! Ruvii likes this one too! Damn! I cannot condone this! Hold on, okay, I'm thinking, alright, I'm thinking, oh, the lovely maiden who was stood up because you had to go watch a beat. a bit cooked. You're a bit cooked. I'm so sorry to say. You are a bit cooked. And it's a bit unforgivable. That's funny. I was gonna put them in the microwave, but that second half got me. Do you think so? Really? My confession is that I postponed a day for this? It's a little unforgivable. That is kind of unforgivable. I'm not gonna regret this. It's a bit unforgivable. And it is really, really funny. It's so funny, in fact, that... Oh god. Let's make sure this is in there. The unforgivable part is giving you red hair. It has to be pink. Oh, that'd be cute. Oh, I know, right? But... Okay. There is a VOD. There is a VOD. I cannot believe you postponed your date for this. The VOD would have been up. However, because I find it so funny that you actually did this. Forgiven. It's actually a toss-up. I'm thinking about the beautiful maiden that you stood up. However, I think your mind is very creative with that. Lamia Elaine. But also the fact that you're so dedicated, DuVelle. I can't help but forgive you, right? There is balance. To be fair, I understand not wanting to be VOD bros because Elaine is such a... Wah! Stop! Kya! Enough! Enough! Forgiven and based. It's a little unforgivable, a little forgivable. I think you're the perfect one to end on. Thank you so much for this confession. It's based, but man, I know, right? Cooked, but based. Exactly. There's cooked with the unforgivable and based with the angel wings and everything. Best of both worlds. You got it. It's perfect. It's perfect. What can I say? This is Beak. This is Beak. This is awesome. Thank you so much, DuVelle, for spending time with me today. And for confessing all your sins to me. Neutral karma. Yeah, what a way to end it. What a last confession. Yeah, pachi pachi pachi. Congratulations, guys. We made it through all the confessions. You guys did really well. It's Beak for real, for real. Exactly, exactly. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your confessions. A lot of them were really, really, really happy, nice ones, and I appreciate that, right? You guys were very respectful. There are some questionable ones out there, but it seems like the questionable ones Ruvii really liked, so it's nice to know that DuVelles are so like justice core, and they're very like, sorry, I really like the fact that I was bullied by a girl in school. Like VTuber streamer really does reflect chat, right? So I appreciate that. It was really fun. Yeah, you liked it? Yeah, I'm glad. I hope you guys had a really great time here. I did. Let me see who I can send you off to, because I have a date that I can't postpone. Smiles. I have a date on Minecraft that I don't want to postpone. All in all, we were weirder than I thought. Yeah, but that's okay, because, you know, I'm just peeling off the shell of your layers too now, right? You've seen my freak flag. Now I want to see your freak flag. I had a great time. This is definitely Ruvii. Yeah, we got some stuff to do that I'm so excited to do. But yeah, peeling our layers, that's my skin. I just want to see what's underneath. I just want to get to know you a little bit more, DuVelle. But yeah, it was a great time. Let me send you guys off. You remember the raid message, right? Right? Oh my god, I'm losing my, I'm losing it. There it is. I found it. Okay. Who am I gonna send you off to? I forgot. You forgot the raid message already? DuVelles are crusading in. Elaine raid, we're crusading. Come on, come on. You can't forget that. Oh my god. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay. Someone's playing Signalis, and I've heard that that is a very beautiful game, right? The DuVelles are crusading in. Yeah, exactly. Don't do the chair. Leave the chair alone. We're gonna go raid Ruvii Redcore now, okay? And they're playing Signalis. Yeah. DuVelles are crusading in. Yeah, take the chair away though. It's been a wonderful pleasure to get to read your confessions. I feel like we are getting closer, right? Right? Now that we know a little bit more about ourselves. Yeah. Thank you for coming to the stream as well. I'll see you guys next time, alright? I will try to post schedule later today, but if that doesn't happen, I take Mondays off, so you'll get it on Monday. I already promised to give you some more Minecraft on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that, and you should be happy for me, okay? Alright, bye guys, we'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye everyone, bye, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye, bye!